call me slipstick. I'm wrapped on poor Joe, yeah. My club, the mix, they call me Covenant, hey. Backside the walls, I call you fireplace, hey. Light it great, know my body coming our way. Last day here to get on Muggy North. Hope she killing less neck. Crippin' no more creatures, but got a pick in this neck. Can't rhyme with they love, ain't business clear. Tales been spent sold in the kitchen. Next, now I gotta crowd my time and he make you alright. Leaving my learning these hoes of a game, right? Need you ever talk about you on face and pay?
My theme music.
Tell a girl eat my shorts, but she really wanna eat this deep. Long thing yellow like banana, should've really fucked with BBC. And my dad gon' bring my neck if he ever catch me on the TV screen. I can run but that one honey, wrestling moves like DDT. Millhouse is a blender, so we get sent with a pack OT. If I see Nelson on an up block, get put in a spliff like grinded weed.
I know you're gonna dig this.
Swap show. Swap show.
My viewers forever. What's going on, people? A little bit late. Things weren't working. Comments weren't working. Seems to be a daily thing now. Whether I'm up on time or not, I'm still struggling with equipment. Not only just that, but daughter had one of her friends staying here yesterday. The house is still mash up. Like, do you know what I mean? And then this buffoon went out drinking all day, came back about 7 o'clock, put herself to bed, drunk too much, headache because of the sun. Like, you know what I mean? So man had to deal with yesterday. So my daughter's having her friend stay for the first time, and that's when the mum wants to decide to go and drink and all, you know what I mean? Just, oh, mate. So just know what I'm dealing with, man, on a daily basis, bro. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Just a joke. But I should be going down to my mum's on Tuesday, actually, when I get a bit of money. And we're going to see how that works out. But big up to all of you legends, of course, that are in the building already. Make sure that you are liking. I'm still drinking my first coffee of the day. You know what I mean? We had 8, now we got 4. Like, whoever's leaving, absolute pagans. Jesus is watching. I keep telling you lot, and you don't seem to listen. So when you buck up on some bad luck or something don't go right for you, you didn't stay with views. That's why. I'm just telling you, innit? Big up to Kwaja. I see you, bro. Big up. Again, welcoming back to my own channel, but big up Kwaja. Big up to Tone. Appreciate you. Swap shop. Yes, man. It's coming, apparently. Meant to be the 28th of this month. So we still got like 23 days. The second pitch politics is meant to be on the 12th of July. But I need to confirm that everyone can make it. I need to, I don't know, just make sure I can come up with some sort of a show, because if I can't, or if anyone's got any problems making it, excuse me, I'll have to just do it in August. Do you know what I mean? But if everyone can make it and we can get a show together, then it will be on the 12th of July, which is very close, you know. So maybe today, tomorrow, I need to start tapping in with people and making sure that they're around. But big up, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate Tone. Swap shop again, big up to you, my bro. Jurgen Klopp going to Germany. Yeah, it's obviously news that we all knew yesterday. Nagelsmann's gone, so yeah, can only expect that to go on. Big up, love the intro. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Big up to Fraley in the building. Hope you're well. Share the live out. That's what we like to see.
Amazing.
Sure that everyone's doing that, please, because we need all the help we can get. You know what I mean? I don't just turn on and hundreds of people come in. So you know what I mean? We get happy at 30 people, 35. And I got fluff in my mouth this morning, mad. Big up to you though, big up to Hyper Men. Like, hope you're well. Getting the salsa on early, yo, bro. You know what I mean? Obviously, Shane's wife came. Like, it must be nice, innit? You know, just to have a partner that actually backs you and that. You know what I mean? That still loves you and that. Yeah, because my one's just a pagan, bro. I swear to God. Oh yeah, I'm doing England, Mexico. Like, do you think she'd go and get me sombrero? Probably go and buy herself tequila. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Fuck's sake, bro. So, yeah. But anyway, let me not try and bring you lot down with my problems. But you know what I mean? Shane was just certain things that he just says. Do you know what I mean? Certain things he just says. I'm like, right, that must be nice. Oh, you lot were sleeping together. You lot were lying in bed talking. I can't remember the last time me and her did that, bro. I think the last time we slept together was in Bulgaria, but that's all we did was sleep. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's mad. Like, she acts like we're not together, but then with everybody else, like, we're together. It's crazy. We're not. It's crazy work, innit? But I'm about to put an end to it, guys, one way or the other. That's what I was saying, Fraley, bro. Must be nice to have a partner. Imagine I've got one telling me happy anniversary, all right? But then what? Oh, that was it. That was it. You know, that was it. Like, nah, man. As much as my life is going to be hard as well now, guys, it don't matter, bro, because I can't. I'm in the final furlong of my life, bro. My dad died at 61. My mum's bare sick now, and she's like 61 as well. So maybe I've only got another 20 odd years, bro. Can't be wasting it with people that don't really want to spend no time with you and that, innit? That's what I'm trying to say. So just take it from me. You know me, I always keep it honest with my people, man. My viewers forever. You know what I'm like. Huh? Because this is like my therapy as well. That's why sometimes I'll clearly Michael Douglas. That's why sometimes you man have to read the room, innit? You know what I mean? But this is what I'm going through at the moment. 17 years, 2 kids, a whole heap of thousands of pounds, yearly holidays, spending out all my money to basically have to start my life again, innit? So I'm just saying, for guys, that's what happens sometimes. Well, not even sometimes, most of the time. You know how many men that I know that either still in their thing and they're bare unhappy, or they're not in their thing and it didn't work out. Kids, it don't really matter. You know what I mean? Dark times. I don't get asked. There ain't no respect. It's just, oh, this is happening on that day. This person's coming to stay. Oh, this person's coming round now. Also, we're gonna spend some time. Yeah. Half an hour later, oh, my sister's coming around now with the baby or what. It's mad. Like, you know what I mean? It's absolutely mad. And she's the person that the rest of her family want to lean on all the time. Like, they're too stupid to fill out their own forms, or they've got a hospital appointment, or the sister's having a baby. Anyone would have thought my girl was having a baby, bruv. The amount of time she's been babysitting, been out the house, been at the hospital. I'm like, raw. Like, we ain't having a baby. It's crazy work. So that's what I'm just saying, man. Just know the people you're getting with, bro, because everyone just puts on a little front at the beginning, bro. My quality of life couldn't have been higher at one point. Now, I think it's less than the dog. You know, I'm just being honest with you guys. That's just, you know what I mean? So when you see views might be going a bit Michael Douglas, it's because lots of things are going on in the background, but we're still here, still trying to give you, man, content. Waking up and losing subscribers every day don't even make me want to go live. I'm just being honest. So just know what man's dealing with. When I tell man to like and share the video, I beg, innit? You know what I mean? Like, sometimes, like, don't come on here to wind me up, because I'm already wound up, bro, because I'm dealing with 1,000,001 things. I might lose my parent and then I won't have any left. My whole life needs to change. I have to set up internet elsewhere. You know what I mean? The kids just walk in and walk past. Now, if I start getting wicked and trying to discipline everyone, then I'm I'm the villain then. It's me. This is what man's dealing with. So, yeah, just know, people. We're still out here trying to give you like content every day when my whole life is like spun upside down right now. But anyway, that's a bit of an explanation. Hopefully we can just get on with the show. Must be nice to have a partner, Fraley. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Oh, she's thinking of you. Come back with a sombrero and that. Imagine, I'll be lucky to come back without eero. And that's what I said to her the other day. If you ain't giving me fanny, you can't give me eero, bro. Shut up, innit? Don't talk to man mad. I'm going on Tuesday sort of thing. Don't talk to me mad, innit? I don't have to put up with that shit no more. Mexico should stick to the cartels and drug dealing. Maybe they should, bro, but they're going to be used to the Azteca Stadium, bro. There's going to be, the altitude's going to be mad. And let's have it right. England have gone life and death with whoever they've played. France went life and death with Paraguay yesterday, right? But that's the first time I've seen them do that. Now, of course, Shane was like, oh, you know, they're due to have a game like that. Well, they had it yesterday, just like Argentina had it against Cape Verde. Like I said, I make my decisions based, not just based off of my feelings or even history sometimes, what you're looking at as well. People talking about Spain, even Shane, no, they're starting to get it together. Now they play shit, bro. How about that? I'm watching the teams. Argentina don't play well. They just play through Messi. Spain don't play that well. They just got the ball half the time. The only team kicking ball out of the big boys is France, whether you want to admit it or not. That's it. That's why I've chose them, because they're playing the best football. Until they start playing like yesterday regularly, then boy, of course they can have a one-off. Argentina did. Is everyone saying that they can't win the World Cup now? No. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Nah, man. And that, like, for all the people that think like everyone on this side stuck in each other's pocket, no, we're not. Me and Shane have disagreed on bare things recently, because I still don't give a ratings to Berta, and I still don't care if it's Arteta's fault why the players are mashing up. Tuchel's still playing them. Yes, you might have taken care of them a little bit better than Arteta, but you're still fucking playing them, bro. So in my book, everyone can fuck off. Do you know what I'm trying to say? We don't agree on everything, and you know what I mean? I don't just get along with anyone. We agree on most things. That's my brother. That's not what I'm trying to say. But for everyone trying to say, oh, you man are just like the other side. No, we ain't. Do you know what I mean? No, we ain't. We don't agree on everything at all. I've never been like that. You know what I mean? I won't talk to, like, even my parents back. Even they're my parents, and it's still mad for you to tell me anything. Especially my mum, where I had to leave home at 15, and she was smoking drugs. Yeah? I don't know if I've told you that story before. I mentioned it when I was on with Northside. Obviously, she hasn't been on that stuff for like 25 years now. But for a long time, she was, bro. So when I say that I've had a colourful life, I really mean it, bro. I left home at 15. I was shot in crack and heroin at 13. I was in over 18s at 13. I was long not a virgin by the time I was 13. I had my first girl pregnant. Guess what? By the time I was 13, a lot of things happened in year 9 for me. So when I'm telling you these stories and that, I've lived it. You know what I'm trying to tell you? Like, yeah, allow it. I don't know next man having to survive for 4 days on 1 loaf of bread. I've had to do that. When I tell you these things, bro, I'm telling you me, innit? Not everybody else. Me. You know what I mean? So when we say colourful life, we really mean it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And now we're gonna have to start again. 17 years, bro. Just down the pan. Salute views and the viewers. Yes, man. Kamani, my brother, always appreciated. Appreciate you, man, listening to my whinging today. Footy Banson team, big up views. Arteta was gushing over Paraguay's Harambo and Dark Art, shitting myself for the transfer window. Well, apparently we're not allowed to, bro, because we're just panicking and you know what I mean? Oh, who are you going to get? And all this other same shit that you get every time. Well, I don't know who we're going to get now, because most people seem to be getting snapped up, don't they? Yeah, so unless you're going to spend some bad boy money, which it looks like we ain't, they want to announce the year. If anything, if I was Arsenal, this is what I'm trying to say. Why the fuck? What's the matter with any of these guys? Do you know what it's like? It's like MPs and politicians trying to put themselves in poor people's shoes. You can't. You don't live like that. How are these rich people telling us, oh, you know, for the people on the ground, maybe you can live on, I don't know, what was it back in the day? £80 every 2 weeks or something. They use that on fucking crack. Do you not know what it's like to live on that type of money? No, you don't. You know what I mean? And this is what Arsenal's doing. Wasting time, sitting on their hands, getting beat to players that you want. The only player that you put a fucking bid in for was a 16-year-old. Like the year after we won the league, no one can tell me nothing that's going to make me feel better. No one. Shane, nobody, bruv. So please just keep your shit to yourself. If you feel like that, if you feel confident, if you've got no reason to panic, don't panic, but don't project. Don't project over here. Don't project, because it's probably not going to be met well, because I'm not in the right state of mind. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I just, you know what I mean? Arguing over bullshit. We should be agreeing on this. Yeah, we should. The same way you said, we're just winning the league. Why are you still complaining? All right, cool. Well, we just won the league. We just got to the Champions League final, and now we're sitting on our hands doing nothing. Why are you not complaining? These fucking guys, bruv. Especially these gimps on the internet. Do you know what I mean? Shitting myself, bro. So am I, bro. So am I. So am I. And then obviously we was on with Shane looking at this fucking, you know, Harry Semi face and all these fucking, you know, cassette tape eaters and stuff like this, fucking cows. You know what I'm saying? Hey Josh, mate, shut the fuck up, bro. These idiots. These idiots. Like I said to you guys, I ain't joking, bro. You know, Curtis is one of my favorite. I'm hearing him chatting shit. I'm like, what the fuck's the matter with you, bro? But you're not panicking about the window. Why? Huh? What do you know that we don't? Are you starting to work for the club now, Curtis? Huh? Don't piss me off. I'll call anyone's name when I feel like this. You know what I'm trying to say? Because if I hear some bullshit, bro, I'm going to just call it out. What do you mean you're not panicking? Why? Someone tell me why they're not panicking. Who are we going to get then? That's going to make everyone cool off. See, I told you, because just the longer we get and the quicker it gets towards the fucking deadline day, these players ain't going to get cheaper, innit? Unless it's someone that no one wants. And then why would we want that player anyway? Like a Rashford or something. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I hope guys can understand what I'm saying. I really do. It must be nice to have a partner. Yeah, I haven't known for a few years, bro. I'm not even going to lie to you, bro. It's actually bad. Wow, de facto. Views, what's the Dolmio puppet saying? We are going to get there. I had to have a little bit of a rattle because you, man, are the only guys I can talk to, innit? I don't really have friends like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm just being honest. So, yeah, we're going to get into that, though. So, please, if man them know a little bit of news, I'm going to try and get to the end of the comments before we do the canon headlines. Can you please keep it to yourself? Bearing in mind, guys, that I come online every day, and the one thing that I've tried to keep for my segments is the canon headlines, because we're in the mid-season, the season break. So there's not too much to talk about, not too much going on. So I can't do all of these segments, but the one segment I can do is canon headlines, and then I come online and everyone's giving me the news in the chat. What's the point? Do you know what I'm trying to say? At least wait until I've gone through it, please. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just telling you where I come from. If you're in there just putting all the things in, what's the point of me doing canon headlines? So I hope you understand that, guys. I understand that we want to talk about the news. That's what we're here for. But don't spoil it. The same way we said a million times before every flipping football match, no spoilers, but yet someone spoils it. It's even people that should know better as well. I ain't going to say names today, but someone always bloody spoils it. Control yourselves. No spoilers. Just like I say, no news until I get to the news. Otherwise, what's the point of me doing it? I'm already feeling mad, guys. Like I'm not motivated to press the live button. I'm just trying to be honest with you. So I don't need the extra stuff on top, innit? You know, just making me feel like, well, tomorrow I'm not even going to bother. And obviously it's nothing to do like personal thing. I'm going through bare stuff, innit? So just the little things like that. If the OCD stuff, like me not changing the score, can get everyone typing in the chat, how do you think I feel when I'm telling people to not do something and they just keep doing it, regardless? People that should know better as well. How do you think I feel? It's annoying, to say the least. Do you know what I mean? We'll get into the Dolmio puppet, though, my guy. Doing up gimmicks, them get, bro. I'm just saying, bruv. You know, like, it's always the same. That's what I found out. I got 2 different baby moms, bro. I got 3 children, right? I've been beating girls my whole life from way before I should be. And they're bad. Do you know how many girls that are in groups and I fuck the whole group? Girls hate each other, bro. Just know that, innit? And when a girl, if she gets with you and you're not directly together yet, and she's like, all right, this man can do his thing, you know, I guarantee you'll get to fuck the whole group, bro. I've done it so many times. I used to be real bad. Real bad. And even with this one, I ain't cheated on her, but I've spoken to other girls, little, you know, sometimes, especially when she's ignoring me for months on end, I just want to know that I still got it. You know, that little thing, because I was always like that. I've always been a dog. But I've given this one my best shot, bro, and it still didn't work. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't think it's ever gonna, to be fair. Or I just haven't, yeah, if there's the one, I ain't met them yet. You know what I mean? Damn views, been there, get some new team, bro. Thai women are amazing, fly out. I mean, damn. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know what it is? Obviously, my kids are big now. My youngest kid is 12. Like, I just want to live my life now, innit? I've got lumps on my back. They're telling me it's cancer. My blood pressure's high. I've been signed off work. I got busted knees, busted toes, a busted back. So sometimes, like, you need something to get through life, innit? That's what you need to do, bro. So then I try to look at Arsenal, and then Arsenal just making my whole life even worse. But it's because of me, though, innit? It's because of me. That's why I say to you guys, sometimes I wish, you know, ignorance is bliss. Sometimes I wish I could be like Cypher in the Matrix, bro, and just make me forget, bro. Make me rich, make me a rock star, just make me forget. I'd love to forget. You know what I'm saying? Mrs. Gooner, bruv. It'd be nice to have a Mrs. Views. Nah, bruv. This one's stuck to her mum like Siamese twins, bruv. It's crazy work. Even when we go on a holiday, it'll be me, her, the kids, and bare times her mum. Because before, when we used to have date nights and things, like when we was actually a couple, her mum used to look after the kids, so we'd bring her on holiday every year to say thanks. It used to be a once a month thing. Look after the kids. We have a day. Not for like 2, maybe not since my dad died. That was just over 3 years ago now. It's crazy works. It's crazy works. Yeah, man. We're gonna have to do something, man. We're gonna have to do something. It's looking like that way, bro. It's looking like that way, bro, to be fair. But like I always tell you, man, I tell you it's like my business. I don't tell you anyone else's. I've heard people say, bro, I listen to your show, like a bit too much information. For who? If I'm telling you about me, then what's the problem? If I'm telling you about everybody else being a chatty patty, then say something. But if I'm telling you about me, but you don't like how I do things, guess what? Don't be it. There's lots of people that unfollow, unsub every day. You can just be the next one. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not, I'm stuck in mud anyway. But big up to Ravi, man. My brother Hendo, legend in the building. How you doing today, big man? I hope you're well, man. This is the guy that I'm trying to emulate. 60, going to the gym, just doing all types of bad boy things. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, I'm trying to get like Hendo, baby. I'm trying to get like Hendo. You know what I'm saying? Big up, man. Life too short and unhappy to... Yeah. I've been trying. I had a promise to my dad, didn't it? That I'll try my best. He's not here no more. But the best ain't enough anymore, innit? Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And she might feel the same. But what we do know, that shit is not changing, bro. That's what we do know. But yeah. But there weren't no other games yesterday, was it? It's the one that we done, which was fucking diabolical, by the way. Morocco. Who did they play? Like, why am I just Canada? France, Paraguay was bad, like in terms of an actual, excuse me, like a visual watch along. It was bad, innit? We're expecting more from the French. How Paraguay was getting away with how they was playing yesterday. Can we just talk about that quickly? How was anyone? How did did anyone from Paraguay even get booked? Because I know Barcola got a booking. I think, what's his name? Kone got a booking. The French Donny. You know what I'm trying to say? What? Madness, bro. These men were like punching, man. I see Mbappe get chopped. I mean, it didn't look too bad, but the action's there, bro. Like, it don't, just because you never connected as well. He was getting kicked. The same thing that David Beckham got sent off for. What World Cup was that? 98? 98? Do you know what I'm saying? 98. Was it 98? 2002? David Beckham kicked out, got sent off. My man kicked out. And it's meant to be the best VAR. Every pitch, every blade of the grass is covered by cameras. Like, we won't miss nothing. But hold on. Even the commentators, because remember, I weren't watching it live so I could listen to it. Even the commentators were like, what on earth is this, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? Like, how Paraguay got away with this? The commentators was going mad. So the World Cup's letting itself down. It started very good with the refs and the decisions. Not anymore, bro. Jeez, it's crazy. Bro, I've seen we've been litting up twice. I'm gonna get to that in just a moment, my gangster. I promise you, man. Let me just see who else is in the building. Big up to Joe, bro. Like I said, man, it definitely feels like that, but it might feel like that for her. It's just kind of turned into like everything for the kids in it, their appointments, their problems, their this, and then she adds on the family stuff because everyone leads onto her, like I said. But when she's upset or when we need to do something, the favors are not returned. It's not people coming here to help do spring cleaning or help fill out forms or nothing like that. Just it's one-sided like that of her family, but she feels like it's her job to do it for everybody, except for me. So when my quality of life goes down, but yeah, I'm still getting eero. I'm like, nah, mate. Yeah, you got to give me fanny for eero, bruv. Otherwise, shut your mouth, innit? I'm not hearing it, bro. Big up to you, Tono. Juju in the house. What's man telling me, bro? Hope you're well. Hope you guys are feeling better than me today. You know what I mean? Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. It is the vicious cycle, bro. And then I've been here a bit longer than I should have been, but I love my kids, innit? I'm used to living with them. That's all I've known since they've been born. You understand what I'm saying? But now, most of the time, they don't even give a shit though anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They just come in, come out. My daughter's worse than my son. She's out like she's 15, she's 12 with her friends and all the rest of it. My son's just in his room playing his Xbox like fucking recluse, don't like coming out for nothing. And I'm just sitting there on my laptop all day, lives, trying to make content, trying to, you know, think about new ideas, trying to organize people for panel shows and, you know, just trying to like really like dip myself into the streaming. But yeah, then it gets hard as well when you're putting in hours of work every day and you're just waking up and losing numbers. Like, it's very demotivating, guys, and it is a vicious cycle. So, you know what I mean? I don't feel like people are supposed to be alone. However, don't be scared of it. I am a little bit. I haven't been alone. Me and this girl have been in each other's pockets since the day one. Even last year, she went on her own holiday, and there was no way I would even be having things like that. But yet here we are. I'm doing things that I wouldn't do to try and keep everything cool. But nah, not any more, people. Bit longer distance, not seeing each other daily. Yeah, I know. When you're in each other's pockets, bro, it's mad, isn't it? Now this one's acting like, you know, I don't know if any of you have seen that film, Stella Got Her Groove Back. What you want to go? The family are going on girls only, aunties, sisters. I'm not down for all of that. If you want to be single, bro. Like, I don't do this boys and girls trips and nah. And it's not about control. It's about respect. I ain't gonna do nothing to you. You know what I'm trying to say? There's not one time I said, yeah, we're going on a boys' holiday. Like, not once, because I've got respect. But not being shown the same way. Good day to Bath the Ripper. Sean's in the building. I'm all right, man. I'm all right. You know what I mean? Best as I can be, really, to be fair, with the situation that I'm in, man. But I hope you guys are doing good today, man. I'm gonna get to the to whoever's litting us up in just a minute. Where you live, where you work, who you marry, procreate with matters a lot. Yeah, best decision one can ever make. And I think I've made 2 bad decisions because both of them I'm not with. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, but it's life, man. Instead of just getting hung up on it, you got to move on, because it don't stop. It don't stop. And one of these days, we ain't gonna get to open our eyes, you know. So that's what's helping me make my decision. Do I want to wake up every day unhappy? No one understanding where I'm coming from. Because every time I try and say shit as well, this is what girls do, bruv. Narcissists, bro. They try and spin it back round, and you know what I'm trying to say? No accountability. It's like I'm living with Arteta, bro. It's like I'm living with Arteta. Yeah. And I think I've made the wrong ones, guys. And I got no problem admitting that to you lot. Big up to views. Hope you're good, man. We're living. You know, we're here. We opened our eyes. You know what I'm trying to say? Ay. Big up to Rob, though, man. Mr. Pads, it's been a while, my bro. How you doing? Hope you guys are good. Hope you guys are good, man. My people. You know what I mean? Sounds depressing, I can't lie, but never too late to make a change. Exactly that. Exactly that. Yeah, well, it didn't. It didn't. And we've been absent for nearly 3 years, let's be honest, bro. Maybe not as long, two and a bit. Yeah. So I think enough has happened, bro, and the heart is definitely not growing fonder. Appreciate you, my G. Come on. I think Kwaja and that did it earlier. Appreciate that.
Amazing.
But we are losing people, so maybe people don't want to hear my struggles. You know what I mean? It's just football only. There's no empathy in the chat. You know what I'm all this empathy for Arteta, huh? All this sympathy for Arteta, but none for views. I get it. I hear it. Big up, man. Big up. I'm only joking. Shittest World Cup ever. Well, it's working out to be like that. It didn't start that way, and I'm not even gonna say. Listen, I think in all, I am enjoying it. But like I said, the closer we get to the Premier League, my people, you know what I mean. The closer we get to the Premier League, is the more and more anxious I'm getting about what we're gonna do, if we're gonna do anything. It doesn't look like we are. We might get one, we might get two, and that will be that, you know. And then if we're only gonna get one or two, I don't even mind that as well. But I beg, make sure that they're big players. But I bet you they won't be. Who are they gonna be? Who are they gonna be? We ain't getting Gamaras, yeah. It was embarrassing how we just switched to Gamaras the moment we found out the Tonali price anyway. But of course, we're not gonna get him because he's at Spurs. Who are we gonna get? Who are we gonna get now? Anyone in the chat? Who are we going to get now that's going to make everyone say, raw? Who, Barcola? He looked shit yesterday. Morgan Rogers has looked shit ever since the end of the season, playing for England. You've looked absolutely pants. So even getting these guys now, I'm like, is that even going to be enough? Like, what's it going to take? If you guys know, please put it in the chat below, please. Yeah, just give me literally like 1 second, because of course, whether I'm happy or sad, it don't matter. Things are still being asked of me, and I need to put something outside the room very, very quickly. But yeah, just think about what I'm saying, bro. And of course, while we're doing it, I'll give you a little bit of how I'm feeling right now. You know what I mean?
Everything on the pitch! Oh!
One more chance.
Jesus Christ, Rolly! What are you doing?
Chloe.
Get out! Oh, God!
Don't want to give the ball away because that Arteta drilled it and drilled it.
That's not mine! They're all there!
Fucking hell!
Get him off! Get him off!
Fucking hell!
What are you afraid of? Hey!
We're nervous though. They're nervous. They're shitting themselves.
Players here ain't
It's a
good
foul.
enough!
It's a foul.
I ain't fucking good enough! These players ain't good enough! I ain't got enough fucking heart for it! I ain't got the heart! Oh, why you done?
Give them a-
And you're gonna be scared again, guys, because it's like raw. I've got the ceiling fan pumping, I've got my window open, but for some reason it's forgot that it's getting cooler again. And yeah, you're not gonna be happy, guys. You're not gonna be happy, but don't worry. Don't worry. The important parts are covered. Moves again. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I had to take the top off. I had to, bro. I'm just here sweating, bro. I tried. You know what I mean? Let me get to whoever's, excuse me, litting me up. I feel like I'm being rude, ignoring them. I appreciate you guys ever so much. Let's have a look at this, man. Robert Prudence, my guy. 9 months a member. Look at this. How can we not be happy with that, man? Thank you ever so much, my G. Come on. 9 months a member, you know, people. I don't think we ever know what Rob looks like, man. If you want to have yourself under the lens, obviously you're a member, you're a viewer, you're someone that reads up. You let me know, my guy. Big up to Robert. I'll play some stuff in a second. And look at this for Mr. Paul Walker. Not seen you in a minute, my bro, and you just come through on the madness. Bless up, my guy, and all you legends in the chat. I'm single, daughter's 14 now, not wishing the time away, but looking forward to the reactions being lifted, restrictions, sorry, so I can enjoy my life. I'm 44. I appreciate you, but I'm 42. Next birthday, 43. Yeah, my eldest son is not a child no more, so I don't have to directly pay for him. I still send money, but you know what I mean? But once I come out of here, I'm probably going to have to do that still for my next two. But I ain't got a problem with that. I ain't. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is what women do all the time. They want to call people deadbeats and that. But the amount of women that stop the dad seeing their own kids. Even my biggest son, my eldest son, I ain't seen him for years. Not physically in the flesh. Now he's 19. He's big enough to make his own choice. Probably blames me for a lot of things. Just for not being there. But they don't know the real reasons. They don't know what it was like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? They don't. So one thing I do know, obviously growing up, is I understand what happened between my mum and my dad a lot more as well. Do you know what I mean? But bro, Thank you ever so much for supporting my guy. And then look what he's done, bruv. He's put in another one. Real ones here for views. Hold on. My bro. Now, I don't like listening to this, but you guys have gone mad. So we're going to have to get the guns out again. Big up to Paul,
I've been wondering
man.
what kind of guns I have in the inventory, so today I'm going to show you. Put them up! And of course I got that switch.
The switch is hard to listen to. Long time since we had switch. You know what I'm trying to say? Someone tell me, yo, views, there's a bit of switch if you want it. Don't tell me there's switch, bro. Tell me there's switch. It's mad. Man's gonna activate like a transformer. Don't tell me the painters have left because it's gonna get mad. That man's gonna be rinsing on the floor. Going mad. You get me? Big up to Paul Walker. Big up to Robert. My people. Definitely appreciate you guys, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, you know what I mean? We do appreciate every little thing because even YouTube's been a bit mad lately. Like, I've been paying rather than getting paid. Like, and it's not like, even if I was getting paid, it was like breaking even sort of thing. But now it's not even that. So we appreciate every little something that people can spare. Big up, man. France won, different smoke. Yeah, like it was different smoke. It's like these men are trying to fight them. I can't believe that no one got sent off. I can't believe that no one got more yellows. Paraguay weren't even trying to play football, it seemed. The penalty, the man's trying to mash up the spot. Like, these man was on all types of dark arts. Like, Arteta would have felt proud. Arteta would have felt proud. You know what I'm trying to say? Sorry, it's fucking chief asking for stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't give out nothing, but you're here asking for stuff. Anyway, yeah, they were. Big up to Hendo. Facts, Bavs. Every day you are fortunate to wake up. It's the day you can make changes for the better. People don't do it because they just fall into that kind of habit in it of just expecting to wake up, and that's why people plan. It's crazy, isn't it? You might not even wake up tomorrow. What do you mean you're planning? But of course, you can't live your life like with no plans. I think anyway. I'm not sure. But there you go. Big up to Hendo, man. England going home with the way they play. Yeah, England don't play exciting, but the lack of urgency is what will stop England. Yeah, maybe so. If Harry Kane don't score, it's looking a bit mad, isn't it? It really is. Even Michael Elise looked shit yesterday. It's the first time I've seen him look shit. But they had that game against Paraguay. Argentina had that game against Cape Verde. Do we believe they're going to play that bad in their next game? I don't. But even still, the reason I chose France as my favourite is because they play the best football. That's it. Not because I love Messi, and I know Messi's the greatest of all time, but fuck Argentina, bro. But at the same time, if they were playing the best football, I'd say it. Because that's what we do. We say what we see, but they ain't. France were up until yesterday. So let's see if it continues. The same for Argentina, really, because they went life and death with Cape Verde. That weren't no fix. Life and death they went. You know what I'm trying to say? So the game, what Shane was talking about, it looks like we've had it from both Argentina and from France. Spain have been playing like that the whole way. They beat, who did they beat? Austria, 3-0, like dead. I can't even give you ratings for the 3-0 because you should have done better than that, to be honest with you. So let's see what they do, because I think they are... Watching them play football, I'm like, boy, you want to shift those gears quickly. But this ain't giving me favourites. This ain't giving me Spain's going to win. France on different smoke. They were up until last night. I don't know what that was, bro. I really don't. But Paraguay, they weren't, you know what I mean? They weren't there to mess about. And they definitely got underneath the French's skin. Maybe that was the plan, innit? But at some point, they're going to have to play football. Because just fighting and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's not enough. It ain't, is it really? to bring you through. I'm just looking for these members links. If I can find them, I'll pin it. If I can't, I'll have to leave it for today, but I should be able to because there's not too many people in the building. Big up to Quadra though, he's putting in lots of people's links. Sean, Rob, there we go, members links. So we'll get that pin. So if you are a member, yeah, if Quadra chose one of your links, that is now pinned. And it looks like we're doing Wreck-It Ralph again, which is mad. Because nobody should, like, the girls are still sleeping. The ball and chains just cleaning. What you always got energy for that, but no energy for your boy. And I think my bum of a son's still sleeping. So this and downstairs TV should only be the internet that's on. And it's still Wreck-It Ralph. But I'm paying like £50 plus for internet down at my mum's house. And I haven't used it not once. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to have to get down there on Tuesday, mate. I think we're going to have to. Different smoke. Big up, man. The rod was shocking in that France game. The ref, yeah, bro. Jeez. Even the commentators. Now, you don't look good. The commentators are normally just trying to go along to get along. They're kind of like the people that work for us now. Like, whatever Arteta says is cool. Like, let's not put the game in disrepute because we all might lose our job. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, that's how the people go on over here. But the commentators were going mad. They're like, bro, I can't believe that we've actually, this is incredible. This is so bad. How was the VAR not seen this? A man getting chopped, a man getting kicked at. Like, obviously, I didn't want, if France would have went out yesterday, do you think I would have been upset? No. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bring me back Saliba. Hurry up and giving me surgery, bro. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at. Because any team that I actually support are not in this competition. So if anyone's thinking, right, what's views going on about? I'm telling you what I'm going on about. I'm not English. Bring my players home, bro. They want to get battered today by Mexico. I'm here for it. Bring my players home, bro. At the same time, it's a bit of a sweet and sour. It's a bit of a, yeah, because they're going to bring them home. And then what is Arteta going to do? But if Saliba's got a big boy backbone now all of a sudden to tell the club, no, I'm going to the World Cup, even though I need a surgery, then you better come back and tell Arteta, I'm having my surgery now. I'm not waiting no more. Because you're mashing up his career and his body. Big up to you, though, Fraley. I've already pinned that, as I said. Big up. Hendo, I see older guys in 40s looking miserable and always debate them. Why are you settling for it? And yeah, because you know what it is? 17 years, bro. I can't even remember what it's like to live on my own. So you kind of have that scarcity as well. And to be fair, if you're someone in London, like myself, listen, I'm like what did Regan say? I'm not going to say I'm hood adjacent because I was way more involved than that. I've done things that I'm not proud about, right? I have. Things that make me feel ashamed right now. I'm not going to say what they are. Still affects other people. I've not been to jail, though. So imagine trying to get myself an own property for someone that's paid tax all my life, been working since I was 16, never gone to jail, not got a criminal record, lucky. Had a few warnings, but yeah. What do you think that even to get like a little studio place in London, bro? So I might have to move out of London. You know what I'm trying to say? It's mad, bro. It's mad. I've been trying to sort that out for a minute as well. But if you think it's bad in America, like no help for no one, it's getting just as bad as that now. Because the UK, just like America, I've got so many homeless, like ex-vets as well, people that actually fought for the country, and the country don't do nothing for you, bro. But guess what? If I was in prison now, and I came out, I'll have a house like in 2 minutes. When they say the nice guy finishes last, I really mean it, bro. I really tried on this one. I really tried on this one. You know what I mean? And even with life, my dad done the same thing. He came out of jail. He went to jail for once in his life. He was in there for just over 5 years. Came out of jail, and if you would have said please to him after that, he would have been like, who? Because he was such a good citizen after that. Like, you would have never have known this guy's been in jail. But what help do you get? You don't get no help. The country just getting worse and worse as well. But yeah, man, that's why, bro, because nearly 20 years of just being used to something, it's like you just kind of get used to how bad it is. You know what I mean? You get used to how bad it is, bro. Why do you think I was in, over 18 clubs at 13? Because my mum was out of it, bro. I had to feed myself. Do you know what I'm trying to say to you? That's why me and my mum don't have that relationship. I had the relationship with my dad, who's not here anymore. So now it's like I'm trying to make up a relationship with my only parent, and it's hard because I haven't lived with her since I was 13 years old. You know what I'm trying to say? So now she's trying to do mummy things and, oh, you shouldn't do this, Mark. You shouldn't do that. I'm like, who are you to tell me anything? Like, I raised myself. Do you know what I mean? So there's a whole dynamic there that I'm trying to get over as well. You know what I mean? It's crazy work. It's crazy work. And even though she's done very well, like she's juggling like 2 jobs at the moment, even though she's bare sick, she's kept her house for like 20 years. She ain't touched no drugs, but she's still got those tendencies, like not to go and do it, but just that like the actions, just the like the talking fast, just the, I don't know. It's a lot to get used to, isn't it? It's like trying to get to know your own mum again. It's crazy. It's crazy work. But that's my life, my people. There's Sean's link. Come on, man. Show him some love as well. You never told us that story. I mentioned quite a bit. Maybe not directly, but I think, like I said, I was on North Sides. He was talking. I just mentioned it there because I don't feel no shame in it. But you see how my mum was? That's not how I was. You see, my kids have had bare stuff. My kids have thousands and thousands of pounds spent on them, holidays, Christmases. They've had so much better than what I've had. So I feel like my job's done, innit? They know who their dad is. You know what I mean? So, but big up, man. The ref for France Paraguay was defo getting a brown envelope. Now, that was so bad. So bad, bro. Like, and what, no VAR, but yet when there was the penalty for France, VAR got involved very quickly. Now, obviously, that was a stonewall penalty. Even the commentators are saying, if this ain't a penalty, like, the game's gone, sort of thing. What's going on with this ref? He was so bad. So bad. And they keep going on about the VAR and everyone getting captured, and there's not one blade of grass they can't find, but yet you was missing so many things yesterday. Nah, bro. When I see things like that, first thing I think is brown envelopes. I ain't gonna lie to you, it is. So the first thing I think is, how dare they? It's so obvious. So obvious. And sometimes I feel like the refs get scared, like, oh shit, it's Mbappe. I can't book him. Excuse me. I can't book him. It's like they get scared, and then the moment France do something, boom, you come straight out with the yellow card. I'm like, nah, bro, something's wrong here. That's what I was feeling like. Something is wrong here. Hold on, guys, because why is it so hot now? It's not even that sunny. Like I'm sweating on my top lip. I've got to get my mini fan, put that on. I've got to turn off my ceiling one at the moment because I'm just trying to put something together. I ain't even smoked yet. That's probably something else I'm gonna have to give up as well, because I'm not going to just be working. We're not going to be working from 2 wages. I'm going to be working just from my own, innit? So unless I start growing it, we're probably going to have to give up on that. So it's another thing I've got to give up in my life. You see how my quality of life is going down just to try and keep everyone else happy. And if you're not happy, how are you supposed to make anyone else happy? You know what I mean? Straight from the trenches, bro. Always, bruv. You know what I mean? Always, bro. Never been rich. Always had a problem. You see, like when I was young, 14, 15, and my brethren were getting mopeds and that, you think I could ever ask my mum for a moped? A crackhead? Like, what? I had to bring my own food in the yard, bro. Like, what? Like, what? You understand? So even when they say, well, you still don't drive, like, I was driving years ago, never had a license, though. And then the 2 people that I chose to have kids with, they like holidays. So that was the end of all of that. Minimum 5 grand a year on holidays, minimum. Yes, I don't buy myself new clothes, barely got myself a new hat, always getting asked for money though. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy works, bro. Being a man sometimes, you know, like, I don't want to sound like a victim though, like, because obviously that's not manly either, is it? But that's the problem that men have. You're not allowed to show emotion because people just take the piss out of it. Do you know what I mean? So this is why men are the way they are. But big up all my men out there. Like I said, man, obviously I don't want to get stalked, but if you're really going through something and you need an ear, shout me, man. Do you know what I mean? Shout me. Like I said, big up to Nighttime. He was going mad. It weren't like it was just bare messages, what you saying today. It was just bare videos. But he stopped it. He said he clocked it. Let me big him up. It's not like I don't rate him, but I'm just saying it's a bit too much, my guy. Like, I don't message anyone like that, and I'm not in any groups for a reason. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's all it was, bro. So big up to Nighttime. He's realized. He's messaged me. Nothing but love for him. You know what I mean? And I extend it to all of you guys. If you want to chat about something, I'm here. Just don't let me wake up and see 70 messages and ping, 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 ping. And, you know, I ain't even got back, but there's so many messages in there. It's like you're talking to yourself. That's all I'm saying, you know, but yeah, X, Instagram, if you need an ear, I am here. There's Rob's link. Appreciate that, Kwaja. Big up. Sean saying thank you. Hendon was sus. Yeah, the referee, bro. That honestly, it's unbelievable what we was witnessing. Unbelievable. Babs, the day you settle and stop is the day you effectively died. See, look at this. Told you that this guy's Mensa, bro. I'm not making it up. I'm not making it up. And imagine, see me, I've always been a person like, you see, like if I'm cool with someone, see, like even my brethrens, this is why I stopped talking to a lot of my brethrens, because they're all snakes. It's like when you can stop being convenient for someone, or when they stop getting a certain thing from you, the relationship changes. Like if I just sit back and don't phone people, I see how much my phone doesn't ring, and I'm like, raw, okay. So the people that I thought was kind of, do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not like that, bro. Loads of people, even with family, don't think that family, sometimes blood isn't thicker than water. My family's a joke. Everyone on my mum's side. Absolute joke. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, like, my cousin is like the only person in my family I've got time for. I promise you, like, it's, you know. Big up to Connor, big up views, much love, broski. I know what you're talking about, bruv. These younger generations don't know them struggles. They don't. They definitely don't. And I hope they never do, but I don't know what's going to change, man. I don't know what's going to change. And with, you know, modern era, social media, you know, there's no values. Marriage is dead. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, everyone's distracted, including myself. I'm not going to act like I'm innocent. It's too easy to get distracted as well, you know? There is too many kids out there that think they know the streets and roads, but still live a comfortable life at home, ain't got a clue. And my son's just like that. That's why I tell him, don't be wearing certain clothes and doing certain, saying certain things, because you're not like that, bro. You sit at home and you play your Xbox, allow it. You're not like me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? When I say some of the stories, these that are like, raw, 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 and I'm like, yeah, it could have been real bad. Real bad. Could have died so many different times. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I try and tell these things to my son, you don't listen. But I know what I was like as a kid. You don't think you need to listen. Who are these adults, man? I'm big. I know what I'm doing. No, you don't. You know what I mean? No, you don't. And you only realize that when you're older. I'd love to turn back time now. The way that I disrespected school, even though I know school's a bit of a prison and I know it's a cookie cutter thing, I still would have preferred to do better in it. Do you know what I mean? I didn't even turn up to my maths exam. Every time I had double maths, I just wouldn't even be there. The teachers didn't say nothing. My mum didn't say nothing. It was happening over years. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What? I didn't even get to sit all on my GCSEs. I had to beg to get back into the school just to sit a couple of them so I could go to college. And I still didn't even last there because I was fighting. Do you know what I mean? Ref gave 3 yellows. 3? I thought it was only 2. 3 to French and 0 to Paraguay. Make that make sense. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't. It's difficult. You know what I'm saying? Make it make sense. The referee, and even with the penalty that he tried to say no to with Doué, right? He was standing right there. Did anyone see where the referee was? Even the commentator was like, bro, where's the ref cam then? He was standing right. The commentators were on it. They couldn't believe what they were seeing themselves. The referee, but when Desiree Doué falls down, the camera of the angle of the camera changes. The referee's standing right there, like leaning down, looking at it, and then still had the cheat to say no penalty. Like, honestly, it's a bump. Anyone telling me, oh no, you're just being a bit, you're a bit, what do they call it, paranoid or hypochondriac? No, bro. Look at those decisions yesterday, bro. There was no logical reason how Paraguay got away with what they did. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then they still lost. And I was like, hold that, Paraguay. Not because I desperately want France to win. It's because this was bad. And we've seen Arsenal doing it, faking being hurt. And it's embarrassing, bro. Loads of last season was embarrassing, my guys. Embarrassing seeing what we did. Trossard, bro, pretending to be hurt on and off the pitch. Like, it's embarrassing. Wasting times at throw-on. Wasting minutes of the game against teams we should be battering, and we're time wasting. It's embarrassing for me, man. That's all I can say, guys. I can't sugarcoat. It's embarrassing. You know, Joe Hart, all the people in the studio condemning it. It's bad. There's dark arts and it's taking the absolute piss. Man chopped a man, he kicked out at a man, and we're still on. guys getting dragged, pushed over, pulled. You get me? And then the commentators, oh, this is their plan. They're trying to get underneath France's skin. Yeah, cool. There's ways to do it. But if you're just outright breaking the rules, the referee could have had that controlled like from long time. Give out some early cards, set the thing straight, and then all of that gets leveled out, or you start losing players. It's that simple. You know, we all know how corrupt FIFA is. They don't even try and hide it. That's what it seems like now. You know, like with Bill Gates and all them Elon Musk and that, they don't even hide it anymore. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, we run the world. We don't even hide it anymore. It's nearly checkmate. It's nearly to the point where we ain't gonna be able to do anything, guys. We're just gonna have to accept it. Kind of like Sony. I know it's gone off a little bit left, but you see Sony right now, what they're trying to do with the physical media. Nah, bruv. They're taking the piss. They're taking the piss. They're trying to monopolize. And did you know that there's 2 lawsuits at the moment against Sony? One in the UK, mad, innit? Because of Sony store and how they monopolize, and one in the Netherlands. And they're trying to sue Sony right now. Both of them are for over 2 billion each. Because you're taking the piss. Is this Big Brother? There's no physical media, so you can get no competition for prices. You don't get no control over your own media that you're supposed to have bought. And if you want to go and swap it in for, you can't even do that. You can't even do that because there's no disc. You're going to buy a box with a code in it for GTA 6. But watch how many of you still go and buy it though. And it's going to be it's going to be $100. It's $80. But if you want to get all the content, you got to pay $100. So what's that in English? £80? £80 for a game. Probably more. Probably more. It doesn't start with the online thing either. So anyone thinking they're going straight online and doing heists and doing nah, none of that. They are taking the piss, and then Sony's like, "Oh, we're just gonna get rid of all discs." No. And they try and justify it, right? I know I'm going a bit left here, but it's on ViewsTube. It's on ViewsTube right now, so please go and watch that as well. Show me a bit of love, please, if you say that you're cool with me, right? But any CEX, GameStop, anything like that, null and void from now on in, guys. Because Sony don't want to sell discs anymore. They're like, oh, over the last couple of years, most of the people just pay for it on the store anyway. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Maybe that's convenience. Don't try and take it away altogether. It's like Keir Starmer when they try and say about the 16-year-olds. Everyone's like, oh, that's a really good move. You know, social media is bad for kids. No, you're missing the point. So that he can bring in a digital ID. Yeah? So don't miss the point with this. Sony's trying to say, oh, no disc because no one really buys the discs anymore. We want to save money on production. No. You want to monopolize the whole thing. I'm telling people straight up now, boycott Sony, bruv. They've got 2 lawsuits at the moment. There's a petition with 14,000 signatures on it. I think it was only started the other day. Like, everyone get on it. I'm not even that much of a bigger gamer now, but gaming has played a big part of my life. It plays a big part of my son's life. What do you mean there's no physical discs? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Even with that one, they tried it with the Xbox where you can't even put a disc in it. These men are trying it. Yeah, things like Steam and other places that you might be able to get cheaper games. All you're going to get is that key, you know, the key code or whatever. But because of that, so you don't really get a physical disc, but you can still get it cheaper than what it's been retailing at because of Steam and other websites. But now with this whole physical, like no physical media, there ain't going to be a GameStop, a CEX, or there's going to be none of that. You don't just get to have your disc and play it whenever you want. No. And if you haven't paid any bills or for whatever reason you haven't, you know, you've violated policy, they can just not let you play your game at all. And then you've got some dumb people on the internet, right? Proper dumb saying, well, I don't know what's the matter with people. I haven't bought a physical disc in ages. So what? Do you not see the ramifications of them taking it off the table completely? Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's so stupid, bro. It's so stupid. They don't see the ramifications of what's going to happen. There's a whole ecosystem that you're gonna just cut out, and that's what they want to do. So they can just make money hand over fist. And when you see the people that run Rockstar, it's not the same people that wrote the original GTA, and these people just care about money. The guy was being asked, like, they don't even put out what they actually make, because then people will be looking to shut them down. They probably make trillions, forget billions, trillions. The guy said, I can't put out what we make. It's a lot. And I'm like, nah, bro. And I'll watch. I know there's going to be people in this chat right now that's still going to go and buy GTA 6. So now it's like it's like you're being terrorized, bro. You ain't got a choice. You ain't got a choice because you want the game so much, you're going to buy the game and just put up with anything. It's kind of like Arsenal fans. You know, these so-called broadcasters, oh, we want to get into the presser every week. That's why they can never challenge Arteta. Pros and cons, innit? Got to start asking yourself about integrity in that. Crazy work. Crazy work. Sorry, I kind of went on one day. There, sure, no worries, my man. Good afternoon. Big up, man. It's always we can spend 300, yeah, to buy absolute bums. And now Man United is trying to see the pattern now. Yeah, let's gas everyone up with all these so-called players that we're gonna get, and then they don't get them. Ask Man United fans if I'm chatting shit right now. And they should be able to recognize the thing as well, because yeah, we do it all the time. Oh, Vinicius, oh, Julian Alvarez. What should we get, bro? If we get anyone, ain't gonna be any of those Donnies, innit? So either that, or we're gonna, we're gonna be starving by the time it gets to the end of the transfer market. They know that, so then they'll just try and get someone dead and say, "Oh, we tried, guys. We tried." How many times have you seen Arsenal do that over the years? Long before Arteta as well. So all of you gays that fancy him, take his willy out your mouth. I'm saying is we're not just pigeonholing Arteta. I can see my internet's bad. I'm so fed up of this as well. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So fed up of it. Even on times where the kids are not even here, they're at school or they're out, and you think I'm the only internet going, I'm the only device on. It still does it. So I'm thinking, is this addressed? Then I was thinking, do I just get the expensive internet that I pay for at my mum's and move it here? Imagine when I even told my so-called girl, oh yeah, because obviously we were talking about me moving out. I'm saying I've got to get internet from my mum's, and she's like, oh, so you're just going to be paying bills at another person's house? It's not another person, it's my mum. You know, the same mum that you put me to the back burner for. Can you believe the cheek of it? I can't believe what I've even had to put up with, to be fair, because I weren't like this. No one could take the piss out of man back in the day. But we built a life together. I spent too much money in this house, too much money on trips, too much money on air miles. You know, I got a little bit of money, not much, but a little bit of money that came in about a year after my dad died. What did I do with that? We went on holiday, 7 grand spent. I don't get none of this back. I'm the one who has to start my life again. Everything else that she wants is here. You're across the road from your mum. When we first got our place, we was on the 4th floor of new builds though. We were the first people in there. So if anyone knows Northwest, Graham Park, Beaufort, they bare new builds around there. So we was the first in there. Then we had to move again so she can get a garden. Done that. You're across the road from your mum. Now it's just the worst thing I've ever done. Because our mum ain't with her dad. Our Misery Lights Company, innit? That's basically what it is. Misery Lights Company. So it's any excuse to just sit around drinking and that. And I'm not a big drinker, so it was probably always going to go mad, to be fair. Probably was always going to go mad. So that's where we are at. Seeing drug laws coming to my house at 10 years old is when I knew the life I was going to have, bro. Drug laws, they were selling from, like, my house was the spot. It went from not being the spot to being the spot for crackheads. Not just people coming to get, but dealers. They were not paying rent to my mum. They're just giving her food. So me and my uncle had to bust some heads. We've done bare things, throwing people out the house, boarded up the whole house for my mum for 3 months. The one day she managed to come out the house, straight back down to the dealer. That's why I said I've had enough. I packed my bags. I brought myself to care. Then it was like, what? You're only this age. It can't be that bad. I said, all right, come with me then. Brought them to the yard. They said, all right, pack an extra bag. We was there for 5 minutes. That's why my children have got everything. So they know a different life than what I lived, innit? And I've done that. So I can be happy with that at least, innit? You know what I mean? I can be happy with that at least. Big up to you there, my bro. Never forgive FIFA for 1978, how they colluded with Junta to allow Argentina to win that World Cup. I mean, maybe because they had all the ex-Nazis there, and you know what I mean? That's why I say I don't like Argentina. Shane's like, oh, I've always liked Argentina. That's for footballing reasons. I ain't talking about footballing reasons. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm still not stupid. I can still tell you Messi's the GOAT. But fuck Argentina every day of the week. Do you know what I'm trying to say? If they lose, I'm hoping they do. I'm just saying. Bandajan and my family smoked them. Sorry. There you go. It's good to get it off your chest. Yeah, you know, I rap to you, man, innit? I rap to you, man, cause I don't really have nobody else to rap to. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it is what it is, bro. Appreciate the ears. Big up LFC, man. All you handsome lot in the chat. Hope you're doing well. Well, we're here, baby. It's Sunday. It's nearly a new week. And England play later on today. Tomorrow morning. I was really hoping they would change it, you know. Shane said that up on his channel. There might be a chance that I'll just jump on, but like the latest we've been doing is 11. And that's been hard. Like you finish just before 1, like you're tired. You know what I mean? For someone like me to try and switch off, like it takes hours to switch off. So I'll always be trying from like midnight to switch off. If I stay up later than that, it will normally be 3, 4 o'clock. I'm going to bed. But I'm not in any good shape. I don't want to be on camera at that time. Do you know what I mean? So, but excuse me, Shane's going to be doing it regardless. So you will have someone to rock out with. It's just whether I'm going to jump on or not. We'll have to wait and see how I feel, wait and see how the day goes, because that stuff affects me as well. You know what I mean? Big up, man. LFC legend. Big up to Connor as well. Mexico needs to save football tonight. Big facts. Big facts. But they're already making excuses. The commentators talking about the altitude, and they're already making excuses. They all turn into Arsenal fans. It's mad. The same people that hate set pieces, hate the haram football. The moment England does it, everyone's behind it, bro. It's crazy work, isn't it? It's crazy work. They served in the Falklands in 82. That was the war, innit? Falklands. I don't know too much about that, though, as well. I was born in 84. I was only young, you know what I mean? And I didn't really do my history on that one. But big up to man like Hendo, bro. He knows a lot of things, man. Put some respect on his name. Bav, come on, man. That's all I do, bro, is I keep it a buck with you, man. I ain't going to tell you other people's business. It's not mine. But my business, I'll say what I like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What? I always try and keep it a buck with you, man. All these top gooners love to act cool, but these fools are the same people that will crash out when the club don't sign anyone. That's what I'm trying to say. So first and foremost, now it's like, be patient. I'm sure there's someone out there. Who? Identify them, please. And then let us know if we've got the money for them. Because you see this Barcola thing, we don't even have the money for him. PSG come out and said, if Elliot Anderson's going for 116, what do you think Barcola's going to go for? It's going to be more than that. We don't have that type of money, which is mad as well, isn't it? Like I keep saying to you, legends, it smacks of no planning. It smacks of being well underprepared. You're going to know which year is the year on and off for PSR, FFP. You're going to know the fixtures you've got. You're going to know how many games you're going to need to play. You're going to know there's going to be a tournament at the end of a long season. You've known all of that. You get paid the big boy bucks to deal with all of that. We don't. So why should I calm down? These men are moving too calm, maybe because they don't really give a shit about the football. Arsenal's won the league now. So now we can just take our bonuses, put out all the merch. We can do whatever we like. And no one's going to say nothing because we're the champions. So as soon as we win it, these men want to give up the ghost straight away. And can you see this? Like, what is that? Like, I've got like some patch here. I've always had a patch here. Yeah. So even now I've tried to shave everything off. The only thing I'm shaving is the top lip and trying to grow some hair out, right? And now it's looking all types of patchy, bro. It's like, see my life, bro. And I don't know if you guys have you see me with the Embuemo beard, man. I had a mad thing one time. It's like I could never get back to that at the minute. I'm gonna try again this time. I am, because I can't grow hair on the top of my head, innit? You know what I mean? But yeah, they'll do the same. Like I said, I even heard Curtis, and I'm like, he didn't go mad, but I'm still like, what are you saying, bro? He's like, oh, I'm not really too fast at the minute, and it's not about how quickly, it's about the quality. But what quality is going to be left, bro, if we don't move quickly? What quality are we going to be able to afford if we don't move quickly? Now, I was just watching a Domio Puppet video yesterday, and he was talking about there's a guy, Manzambi or something. Mazambi, I think he's a young player, and I think Newcastle are onto him, right? Newcastle are onto him. They want to get it done quick because you know what Newcastle are like. Someone's going to cut them. Someone's going to just come in and hijack their thing and done. That's been the life for Newcastle, right? But what was he saying? He was like, the team who own the player, they're trying to long it out so he has more games at the World Cup, so his money can go up. So you think people are not thinking about it? Fabrizio told us yesterday. I thought to put the same video on. They don't want to sell him quickly because they're hoping they're hoping that more clubs come in, so there's a bidding war. They're hoping that he has another couple of good games so the price can go up. This is why you don't wait in the World Cup. You know what I mean? Madness. Yeah, mum's side also in Kosovo war. Fuck me, bro. But some of your family served in the Kosovo war and the Falklands. You're not big love, really, you know, because people don't get enough respect for that, putting their life on the line, bro. You see, like the expats over here and in the States, totally disrespected. Anyone thinking about the army, don't do it. Not because you're not patriotic, but because you're not going to get looked after when you come back at all. You're going to be homeless, struggling with PTSD. It's going to fuck you up. Big up to anyone that served, bro. And that's why I got so much respect for Taron. Don't tell him about being reactionary where man's had bullets whizzing around his head. Man was out there in Afghanistan, bro. Yeah. So when man talks, don't tell him about, you know what I'm saying? Have patience or take time or just being reactionary. No. And there's someone that's been there with in control of other people's lives. What did he say? I'd never bring someone on the mission that was not 100% fit. Now, while you're on the mission, of course, you got to finish the mission. Shit happens, you got to get on with it. But you're not going to start the mission with someone that ain't 100% because you got lives in your hands. Can someone tell that to Mikel Arteta or anybody? Can someone say that? Can someone bring him in? Big up Kwaja, man. Appreciate you, my bro. There's the other channels. There's not too much going on views or even views from the bits. I am trying my hardest with YouTube at the moment. So please go over and show a little bit of love. I think we're on like 430 subs, 70 away from 500. Please help us out. Do you know what I mean? We need all the help we can get. Bless them for their service. Absolutely. That's what I was trying to get at. Because the country don't rate them. Let me tell you that. You know what I mean? Big up, man. Thank you for their service. Absolutely. Even in the Liverpool fan base, they hype up these poor signings and crash out when they don't work. With Liverpool, it's fully expected though, Ravi, because Liverpool went mad last season. 500 million. You don't expect that 2 years in a row. You do expect that after you won the league though. So like I always keep the same energy. I'm not going to try and put down Liverpool for that. That was the right move. Everyone knew it. Everyone was saying the same. You look bitter if you were trying to say that weren't a crazy window. Just kind of like how now what Spurs are doing and people don't want to admit that it's kind of mad and you kind of look bitter. Do you know what I mean? We just won the league. We should have had a window mad. Oh no, but you know, this is the year that we can't spend in it. And you didn't know. You didn't know. Just like last year, guys, when they came out and ruined my world. They ruined my world. I was so happy to just say, look, man, I know this guy's got some jeopardy. I know there's risk. If you don't do it this year, they're going to get rid of him. He's got to. This is why he don't change how we play, because he knows there's no wiggle room. You've got to win. No. He didn't have to win. That spun me, guys. I say the same every day because since then I haven't felt the same. I felt like I've lost my club, and then you just go further and further and further in, further in. Oh, we can't stop there, but you did stop there, and you have stopped there. I can't believe it. We got to sell before we can buy, and then Trossard. Told man, did I not tell man about 30-40 million? Oh, you want spice or what? No way would we ever get money like that for Trossard. I'm trying to tell people, no one wants to listen, just thinks I like to argue for nothing. And now look at what we're getting, bro. Not even 20 million Great British pounds. Who's that supposed to go? What is that 20 million going to do to free up money to go and buy someone else that we need? We'd struggle to buy Monga with 20 million. Well, we did. We didn't even try. City paid up to 12.5 with add-ons, and we're there. Well, here's 4 million. Oh, you don't want to take that? Here's 4.5. Like what? You obviously didn't want the kid then, did you? But this is what they do. But we tried to get him, and we couldn't pay him. That's what Man United's doing now. I'm telling you, Man United fans. I'm telling you, watch out for the pattern. As an Arsenal fan, I'm trying to bring you in. I'm trying to give you the spill right here. Watch out for those patterns. Talk the talk and don't walk the walk. We've been dealing with it for so long. This is what United are doing now. Oh, we're in for Summerville, Tonali. We're in for all these players. You end up with Edison, no Summerville, no Tonali. God knows who you're going to get. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And this is what we're seeing at Arsenal right now. And we did it all last season. That weren't mad. That weren't 500 million. That weren't bare burgers like Liverpool. That was 2 man that anyone could get excited about. Like what? There's the LFC Gamer Vlogs. Big up Kwaja, man. Let me big him up because he's always putting the links in. You know what I mean? Don't always listen, but he's always showing love. So that's why he's stuck about. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up to Fraley. Bottling pent-up frustration isn't good for your mental health. And it's cool because men are not allowed to have mental health. We're not allowed to be upset. We're not allowed to have no money. We're not allowed to have feelings. You know what I'm trying to say? It's dark, bro. And you know the joke is, right? Before I kind of there was one guy that I was I was talking about, the guy that shot himself. I'm not gonna say his name because it's just a disrespect, right? But I saw him a few years back. He's got 2 different baby mums as well now. He ain't got 3 kids like me, he's got 2, but he's not with any of his either. And I'm like, you see how it goes, man. I thought it was just me, but it's not. Once they get everything they want from you, you're surplus to requirements, then you're just a chore for them after that. This girl was begging me for kids, bro. Finally give in, get everything you want, and then I'm surplus to requirements. This is what happens. This is what happens, man. But yeah, you're right. All here for you. I appreciate that, man. It's not like I really chase anyone down to chat. I just come on here and chat, innit? That's it. And it does help. It does. It really does, man. It really does. Big up to Ravi Views. Is it true that girls love a guy that treats them meat? Yeah. What did I keep telling you about? What did I keep the nice guys finish last, bro. I'm telling you. From someone that all I used to do is fuck girls. Like, oh, I felt sad. I need some validation. Fuck girls. Like, this is the only girl that I haven't physically cheated on in my whole life. I used to be bad. That's what I'm trying to say. You can look at me now and I look all bust up and that. But I did all right, guys. I did all right. And I did music. I mean, it was a rap. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? An absolute rap. That's how this girl knew me. Fancied me because saw me on stage. Like, you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's a rap. But yeah, you try to do the good boy thing and all that, and it just gets thrown in your face. For me, anyway. That's the weed gets me through life. And you know what? It does for me as well. Sitting here, feeling upset, depressed, on the zoo. All of a sudden, I don't know, maybe I can watch a film now, or maybe so it does, but at the same time, it's so expensive, bro. It's all right if you want two incomes, but now, like, even the last couple of years, it's like I'm on my own income, she's on her own income. It's mad. It's mad. Absolutely mad. You know, so just about admitting where we are now and just saying fuck it. We just, you know, something's got to change, innit? Afternoon Views in the community. Robert, what a legend. What a legend. I think you're a cool guy. Straight up. That's it. I can't be fake. That's what I'm trying to say. I wish I could be sometimes, Ravi, but my life would be easier, bro. If I could just ignore what's going on at Arsenal and just be happy as Larry, my life would be easier. So it's a gift and a curse. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah, man. That's why I don't be relationship. I do one night. I hear it, bro. Can't live with them, can't live without them. Well, you can a little bit. Just go and pay for it. You see, when you're a young man, oh, I could never do that. But you do anyway, bro. Huh? You're linking someone. What do? You go for dates. You go for a drink. You go for a movie. You go for a meal. You're spending money and not even getting coochie, bro. Just go and spend the money, bro. Get the coochie and then don't have none of the other stuff. You see, like, if I do come out of here, I don't know if I'll ever have a girlfriend again, bro. I promise you that. I would just pay for what I need and keep it stepping. That's so funny when people complain about content yet still watch. That's a good point. Have I been complaining about content? Have I said something that's made you say that, bro? I hope not. I don't know, but yeah, you're right though. You're right. But you know what it is? I find is people are weird, bro. Like, even certain people that were coming in here, people like from day one. Oh, I hate Arteta to death. And then I see you in other people's chats, bigging him up. It's just like, you don't need to lie to people. Just be yourself. If you like Arteta, you like him, we'll have a conversation. You probably ain't going to be able to change my mind. I'm not going to dislike you because you like him. It's just when you come in here and start projecting onto me. It's just when you come in here and you can't even listen to sense. Because bare times I always come up with a logical reason as to why I say something. And these guys just come up with feelings like, that's it. Oh, but he's the Arsenal manager. Who else you gonna get? You know, just dumb responses like that. Big up to Rob though. Bro, he's 60 years old, bro. He's like the $1 million man, bro. I'm telling you that. He's on X as well, bro. Definitely go and follow him up. He knows a lot of things. Go and show him all the love in the world. I've been having one night stands with my missus for 27 years now. Well, maybe that's the way to do it. Do you know what I mean? Maybe that's the way to do it, bro. The longest I've ever been in any relationship, the most I've ever given in any relationship, and it still feels like it's gone down the pan. So it's just like, maybe it's me. Big up to Alex, man. Big up Views. Sorry, it's hard, bro, but we here. It's hard a lot of the times. Before I wasn't even talking about it as much. Having to cancel some of these lives all the time because the daughter's start asking about, or plans change, or this is happening now. Come and get your daughter, or come and do, like, not asking or showing me any respect. just this is what's get like, nah, bro, it's mad. So it's even affecting what I'm doing with streaming sometimes. And the internet here shit. Don't matter what company we get, I'm starting to think it's this address. You know what I mean? Big up to Alex though, my bro. I'm not staying up till 1 a.m. to watch England bore the tits off me. Facts. It could be a blessing. Sleep inducing football no matter what time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Put it back on at 7 so I could get early night. By the time we get to like 2 hours later, I'm ready for bed. I might be there tonight. I can't guarantee it, bro, because 1 a.m. for England, don't even support that. Yeah, Shane's probably, I don't know, maybe the England games do better in terms of views. I don't know. I haven't really noticed a big difference. But he's going to do it anyway. So you are going to have one of us definitely doing the game. And it will be on Shane's channel regardless. So you know where to go whenever you make up your mind. Paraguay only completed 54% of their passes versus France. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they were just trying to strike out and just bare dark arts, Juju, bare dark arts. No comeuppance. All the VAR, all the new technology, every blade of grass can get covered. But yet you was missing so much stuff. I said, nah, this is a bump. Big up to Juju. Views, there are days when we all don't feel the best, but never give up. It's tough, but things will work out. Yeah, I tried to carry on for the better, not give up on myself. There you go. There you go. Like I said, it's hard. I've always been independent, but for the last nearly 20 years, I haven't been. So that's like the biggest thing. Oh, shit. I've got to start again. I just feel like it's just a waste of time, to be honest with you, bro. So just know, innit? Just know who you're getting with when you get like, and just be patient. If you can be patient with Arsenal, you can be patient in your relationship. Don't get yourself too far in before you can still say, I don't know about this. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Excuse me. Get the freedom. And almost now I feel like it's at the worst time. Man's like sick and I've got mad, like, do you know what I'm trying to say? Crazy, bro. None were booked. None, bro. I didn't see not one para. I might have missed it. If anyone knows, if I got that wrong, I don't pretend to know everything, you know. I don't pretend to. So, but none. I can't remember that one Paraguay guy getting booked. It might have maybe something, but I can't remember it. All I remember is the referees going, sorry, the commentators going off like, this is ridiculous. I've never even heard them like that. Normally they're just trying to make up and make an excuse. These were like, no, this is poor. This is the worst refereeing we've seen. Do you know what I mean? Roy's in the building. Farewell, Trossard, the great servant to the club. He ain't gone yet, bro. They still got to agree with him. So he probably will go. I am confident he probably will go. Am I happy with the money? Not really, but it could have been worse. If I'm being honest with you, I told man he weren't ever going to go for no 30 million. I told man that. You know what I mean? And now we're seeing it. But cool. It's better than 1 million for Zinchenko. You know what I mean? So, but if you're expecting us to sell players before we buy, not even 20 million pounds. I don't know what kind of funds that's going to free up. But anyway, they're going over to the US to talk to him. Leaves us in a far better position when he joined once Saguna. I don't know. He's done all right for us. He has. He's not been totally bad. He's not been totally good either. But yeah, you know, I'll say it's a done deal when we get there. Here we go. But it's looking likely. I'm not going to try and say it's not. So yeah, you're right for that. It's looking like you might leave. So all the people saying we'll get 30 million for Trossard, maybe you might want to reevaluate your valuation for Martinelli. People are telling me 50 million, 40 million. Listen, someone wants to give me 40 million for Martinelli, I'll bite your hand off. Not because, you know, he's young, 24. You're seeing some other players getting English tax and all types of tax. But Arsenal don't do good business. No one rates us. So the moment we start trying to say, you know, we want this money, they're just going to say, all right, well, fuck that then. Besiktas has wanted Trossard for like over a year. They tried to get him last year summer. They tried to get him again in January. Weren't happening. He's now won the league now, though. He's 32. Like, go on, mate. See you later. Like, you know, we need to get 200 grand off our wage bill. So I hope it does happen, but he's still got to agree terms. And if he don't agree terms, if he don't like the money or he don't feel like he's going to get on in Turkey, he'll say no. And guess what? We still got the player. So until I see the here we go, but it is close. And hopefully it does, because I do want players to cut out. I do. We need better than them. We definitely do. France players were booked. No Paraguay players. See, I thought maybe one got booked in extra, not extra time. Yeah, it was extra time, innit? France won it in extra time. No, why do I not remember how the game went? There was like 8 minutes at the end of the normal game time. I think France won it within that time, if I'm not mistaken. But I was in and out. But yeah, what the main thing I'm trying to say though is not one Paraguay man got booked. They were play acting. They were physically hitting people, pulling people back, trying to mash up the penalty spot. Like these men were on some badness, bro. Forget Mikel Arteta dark arts. These men took it to a new level. And I didn't even like it. I thought it's embarrassing. You come to the World Cup, just try and play ball, man. And you're obviously not as good as France. But do what you did, and they've done all that and still never won. And even what you did, how was you going to win the game? You didn't have enough chances. You weren't trying to go forward enough. You were just trying to mash up France. How are you going to win the game like that? It's like Arteta with the Carabao and the Champions League final just defending. How are you going to win the game, bro? You know it's a one-off, right? You know there ain't no return leg. Make it make sense. Crying they were robbed. Fuck off, man. They were bad. They were bad, man. 4 more years for Paul? 4 more years, Paul? Oh, you're talking to Nashi. Okay. I was getting a bit confused there. Sorry, guys. Kwaja, they were because they clearly paid for the W, bro. I don't know, man. I don't know. They didn't get the W. They didn't get a yellow card, though, did they? Big up to Mr. Walker, Bav the Ripper. Always big up, Paul, man. Thank you for supporting the channel today, my bro. And, of course, Robert, re-ing up 9 months. Just as good. You know what I mean? Big him up. Views, I hear ya. It's not easy when your parents ain't well. Yep, same with mine. Ain't well, but can't give up on them. No, of course not. I've only got one left. You know what I mean? Then I'm going to be like an orphan. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, madness, innit? Imagine Paraguay did that to Messi. The FBI would have arrested the entire squad in Philadelphia. Bro, they would have, yeah, there would have been planes flying over the top, people parachuting into the stadium. Get down, get down. It would have been like war zone. You know what I mean? Just like the top gooners, whenever you say something bad about Arteta, they come crashing through the windows. Get down, get down. Like, it's mad. You're absolutely right, bro. Absolutely right. I thought it was disgusting. I really did. I really did. Shittest World Cup in history. I mean, I don't know if I'd go that far, but it might be a contender. I have enjoyed it at parts, I can't lie, but it has been dead as well at the same time. So it's mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's like sweet and sour. You can't really work out the taste. You know what I mean? Paraguay, do you know what I'm trying to say? Damn, it's the stream crasher. Do you know what I'm trying to come running in, bro? Yeah, or come out from underneath the ring holding a chair. Like, it's crazy work. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. Big up to LFC though, my bro. Fraley, yes, bro. Quick time for you, Paul. Come on, man. You got some legends in the building as well. Views, does your missus realize what she's actually doing? I don't. Everyone's their own main character. Like I'm not gonna sit there and say she might have a whole different story to what I'm saying. Like what it is as well, right? Because obviously I was very much like involved in the kids, like always there, never miss a birth. Like we live together. I'm always here. My daddy's the disciplinarian. She is the top gooner. That's always, can't say nothing bad because I love them. But you're not teaching them how to be adults. You're just enabling them to do whatever. So we've been beefing for years. I don't know if she does realize what she's doing. Everyone's the main character in it. No one can really be accountable, especially if it's you're the person doing wrong. Now I'm accountable. When we had our first child, she had depression. You know what? The postnatal depression didn't come near me for like 8 months. I ended up talking to a girl. I didn't do anything, but I got some pictures sent. These times there, we weren't living together either. So I've got a new baby. We're not living together because we were trying to get a flat. So I was staying down at her mum's. She was waiting to get the points for the flat. So it's like 6-7 months when I'm staying at her mum's house. She don't want to come down with the baby. Just bear the like it's mad. It's mad. Anyway, so do you know what I'm trying to say? But everyone's the main character of their own story, innit? So I'm not gonna sit there and act like I'm innocent. I don't know. I don't even know the full thing. We don't even talk about that really no more. Anytime I try and say anything because I can't be bothered with this, you're always starting. So now we just don't say nothing. Probably worse that way as well. Bless up views, mate. Cooper's in the house. How are you, man? I feel like I ain't seen you for a little bit, bro. The NYC people in the building, the contingency. How you doing, Cooper, man? Bless up, my bro. Hope you're well today, bro. Hope everything's going good. YouTube is far better than any of the crap that's now on TV, where ads are over 5 minutes long and full of celebrities that you want to punch up. Big facts. Big facts. Big facts. You know, all these idiots that you see on telly, all just part of the same like trade union. You know what I mean? It's like wrestling, like politics. They act like they're fighting each other, but behind closed doors, they all get second home discount. They all get their taxis paid for them for free. Like their life is mad. They don't know what it's like to live as a poor person. But these are the people deciding how much people can live on. You're not steeped in any reality. What do you know about reality? You ain't live like that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Mad. Cello Magua is back in the building. Big up to views. How are you doing today, man? I hope you're well, man. I hope you're well. Master manipulation. They're good at it, bro. Real good at it. Real good at it. You know, no accountability. They're all like mini Artetas running around. No logic as well. That's why I always say the baby mum argument. When you're arguing about something, the moment you catch them out, they start chatting, well, your beard don't link up anyway. You're bald at the back. They start going into bare madness. There's no logic. It's just to hurt you. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, you know, you don't last longer anymore. Like all the shit that I've heard. You know, like, all right, mate. You know what I'm trying to say? Real ones here for you, man. Big up to Paul. Lee Judges is actually annoying as fuck. Do you know what? I don't, bro. There was one point when I thought you're a bit of a flip-flop, and I know why. You're trying to keep your job. You're trying to keep your job. I hear it. But no, because then you're not giving us your honest opinion about the club. So then I can't take you seriously no more. Anyone that goes to AFTV for their news and their footballing opinions, I mean, it's not honest. So, but then these people might like that anyway. They like the validation. They like to never hear anything bad about their club. They like to put their head in the sand and think everything's fine. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So it's mad. It's mad. Vinny is the one. That signing will break the internet. More blessings on you. Keep going. First and foremost, man, big up to Cello, man. All of you legends that put a little, there's no arch in the heart, but you know what I'm trying to do? Big love, man. Big love. I'm good. I just vent and then we just carry on. That's with my finish with the punches. Vinny, I think, is the one. But Vinny's not coming to us. I don't even know if we've got the money to pay for him. And I think Vinny's using us to get a new contract. Most of these players don't want to leave Madrid, which is terrifying for me. Like, have you got no ambition? You're happy to be sitting on the bench as a nearly man, or wouldn't you like to be the king? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't get it. I don't get it. But yeah, I would love Vinny as well. We're just not gonna get him, my bro. So realistically, Cello, what do you think we could get that's gonna make everyone say raw? You know what I mean? Because I don't know, bro. That there's more chance of Gyökeres leaving after one season than us getting in a world-class star. We just don't do it. We ain't had one since Alexis and Ozil. Aubameyang was nearly world-class. I won't say you are, but he was still a bad boy. Attitude, a goal scorer. He knew he was a bad boy. Arteta don't like anything like that. Anyone that can think for themselves. Simon Says, he only wants people to play Simon Says. That's it. Big up Juju. Nah, views. Got the Chesterses out today. I have, bro. I had it out before. When it gets too hot in this room and I'm literally sitting there sweating, I had to take my top off. But I've got the sauna towel. What does this do? It means you don't get to see actual nipples. It's like a swim costume. You don't actually get to see the nipples. So no one complain. Because if you did, it might be mad. It might be lawsuits against views. I threw up in my mouth. I threw up on my laptop. Now my laptop don't work. I'm trying to save myself a bit of money as well. You see what I'm saying? Paraguay is near Argentina, and the racismo has been rubbing off on them as well. So it's fuck Paraguay too. But there you go. Like I said, I'm a mutt. I'm a Four Seasons pizza. My dad's Italian Irish. I'm not against white people. I'm just against racism. I'm against anyone that tries to lie. I'm against the killing of innocent women and children. Not like, oh, big up Palestine. I don't care about all of that. But one side is bullying the other. I care about life. You know what I'm trying to say? Anyone killing any innocents or women and children, I don't back them. Obviously, with the Zionists, it's mad anyway, because we know what they're like. The money changers, they're the people that run the world. But yeah, I'm just here for truth. I'm not here for ignorance. Do you know what I'm trying to say? That's all it is, man. But yeah, I never knew that though, bro. But obviously, it's a lot that's come out about Argentina, brother. A lot. But yeah, fuck Paraguay too then. And now they're out anyway. Ball and chain, brother. Chastity belt, like all of that. Ball and chain, bruv. Nothing but whinging, nothing but moaning, still trying to give me ear roll. That's why I had to say the other day, shut up, bro. Do you know what I mean? Don't give me enough fanny to give me ear roll. Shut up. You know what I mean? I don't like talking to her like that, but it had to be, bro. I can't. You're still out here trying to give me ear roll, telling me about your day. I don't need to know about that. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up views and chat. Blacks, my brother. What's man talking about? The Paraguay fans are saying they played Africa. Disgusting cunts. Wow. There you go, bro. There you go. There you go. And you know what hurts the most? You know what hurts the most is when you get racism from people of color themselves. It's like you guys think you're the model citizens trying to cozy up to the white man. Guess what? They don't like you either. You know what I'm trying to say? They don't like you either. You're a person of color as well. You're not white. So all this kind of, you know, assimilating, you know, cozying up to the white man. I'm going to be the model citizen. The amount of people I've seen in America, dickheads, Latinos. Oh, Donald Trump. Why? Because you don't like black people anyway. Let's not lie about these things. I don't do lies. It's the truth. No one trying to deny it. You can't deny it. Anti-blackness is rife in the Asian community, rife in the Latino community, and even in the white community. Not everywhere in the world, but it is. And guess what? Even in those communities themselves, it's not racism. They can't be. But you can be colorist, and they are. That's why in Nollywood, Nigeria thing, the lighter skin, you're gonna get all the bookings. In Bollywood, tell me I'm lying. Someone try and come on there and with a straight face and tell me I'm lying. I'll give you the link right now, or we can talk about it. You can't. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You only deal with truths over here. It is disgusting. The fact that we're in 2026, but this is what Trump and Musk and Gates and any influencer, they're trying to bring all this shit back, even in Britain. Enough of these Tommy Robinsons, the far right, all of this bollocks, man. Just trying to create a diversion, division, distracting everyone while they take away all of our liberties. Do you know what I mean? Like, really and truly, forget about color. It's about rich and poor. But people are so thick. You can start talking about religions and races, and then everyone starts fighting each other. It's so. Anyway, Fraley, if that's what their fans are saying, good riddance. Yeah, no longer in the competition. Get out, bro. Let me big up Morocco. Let me big up Egypt. Ban them both as well. Obviously, they're North Africans. The Arabs try to act like it's not Africa, like you didn't just come and take the land. I don't want to get into all of that. But it's still Africa. Big them up, innit? And I'll get onto everyone. I've been getting onto these African content creators. You're meant to be showing us the plight that you're living. Tell us about Africa. Let us know that it's not as bad as what people are saying. Let us know what it's like if you want to leave the West and go back to Africa. Because even though I'm Caribbean, black people, they're Africans in the Caribbean. Because it was the Taínos and the indigenous people that were there before. Like the Aztecas. Yeah? And those kind of people. And the Mayans. That's where that's all the Latin people. You're not Latinos. You're not. You're indigenous. You're Mayans. You're other. Latin people come through. I keep saying this stuff every day. But this is how much they want to assimilate to the white man. We're going to be the model minority. Get out of here, bro. And South Asians do it as well. Don't get it twisted. Someone try to tell me I'm lying. You can't come up here with a straight face, look me in the eye and tell me I'm lying. You can't, because I know I'm not. I've experienced it. I've seen it too much times for it to be a one-off. Just like with this whole, the kid that got shot in the back. It's one incident. You're going to blame all Asian people for what? No, brother. That was just the straw that broke the camel's back. Because if you look like me, even in this country, not even by East Asians, by South Asians, Bangladesh, Pakistani, following me around the shop, brother. Huh? There's clear and obvious anti-blackness in these communities. They're not even allowed to set up in white neighborhoods, so they bring all their shops to the hood. I'm talking about in America, but in the UK it's just the same. You see, when I was growing up in Kentish Town and Camden Town, I'd go to the newsagent. It would be Joe, good old white guy. How you doing, Joe? You saying Mark? You saying Veronica? That's my mum's name. How you doing today? All of that. Come out with 1 million bags. It's not like that no more, but it's done like that for a reason as well, people. It really is. Not too much here, but definitely over in the States. But anyway, let's get off all of that. We're going to start winding people up. I'll be real views. I'll stop banning. It's so much better. Cannot lie. My mind feels clearer. When did you stop banning then, bro? That seems like new news to me. At this point, I don't even want my mind to be clearer because I'm too much of a thinker, bro. The world starts to piss me off. It's my only vice left. I'm not a drinker. I don't go out buying myself clothes and trainers and all that shit. go on holiday, and even I'm getting sick of that because of the traveling. I like getting there, but the traveling, yeah, maybe you're right, my bro. You can have my starter plant. You know what I'm trying to say? I have to try and grow it because I definitely can't afford it. It's getting mad. It is getting mad. I can't lie. But the more I think about it and the more it comes into my head, like, oh, maybe I should give up. I weren't thinking like that before. So that might be the first little bit of change that we need. But I've been smoking since I was 13. When I was 30, I stopped for 7 months because I had the maddest whitey. And I thought, oh shit, it's going to kill me or something. It was mad. I stopped for 7 months. But my life was dead. Everything dead. So I started again. Then I sit here and I say, right, it's gonna be my last draw, and then I bomb my last zoot, and I'm just like it's got me in it. It's got me, and I don't like to be controlled. Do you know what I mean? So, but there you go. I was hoping Paraguay would do well, but after what happened last night, I'm now glad they're out. Disgusting behavior from them and their fans. Big facts. Big facts. And the Argentines are worse. There used to be a bit. I mean, there's still some black people in Argentina, but they like you have to really find them out. Like, where's Wally? There used to be loads. Then they all went to Brazil. Do you know what I mean? And they still get ran out in Brazil as well, but it's much worse in Argentina, is what I'm trying to say. But yeah, now seeing all of this stuff, bro, I have to keep the same energy for everybody. Fraley, my mum needs like 4 or 5 holidays a year. It's mad. Trust me, if I had the money, I would. A lot of the times we do minimum 2, but if we can't, it'll be 1, but it'll be one big one, like with the Egypt, not before Bulgaria. I spent like nearly 10 grand on that, bro. Like, what? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bare money wasted. Big up to Don. Totally agree. If you're a married partner with kids, you're always looking for the next payday. But yeah, I'm literally living check to check, bro, right now. Check to check. Everything's up in the air. I'm just a normal person, mate. That's why I try and level with all of you guys. We're not trying to pretend to be a broadcaster. I go to the press conferences. I'm better than you. Shut up, man. These middle class little neeks, bro. Do you support my club or not? I'm gonna slap that anyway. Big up. I messaged you, bro. It's like, yeah, bro. I came into your chat and told you I messaged you as well. So I hope you've got back to me because I've given you a date and a time. So let me know if that can run, innit? If not, then we'll have to wait. Be right back, my G. Gotta meet my dad. Oh, I'm jealous, bro. I can't do that no more. And help him with the shopping. Big up, man. Come on. If you're not here, see you later. Yeah, man. We are going to be back later. Or are we? I think we are. It's Brazil, Norway today, right? Do you know what? I ain't even done the cannons. All this chat in nearly 2 hours. I hear that views. Big up the trouble. I ain't even done the cannon. I ain't even done the headlines. Maybe we'll just leave it today. I don't know. We're just rocking out in it. Views, I get you, my G. Since my diagnosis, my friends have left my circle. My partner hates me, so I totally understand. Yeah, I'm in hospital tomorrow morning for my infusion. Family are all out lifing. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's so bad, bro. So bad. Like, even the relationship between me and my mum, it's like we're trying to force it because there just hasn't been one. Do you know what I'm trying to say? But we're the only people left. And it's all her family. So all of her family knew what my mum was like. She was like the black sheep of the family, right? I'm 13. I'm their nephew, their cousins. Did anyone take me on? Did anyone help out? My uncle tried to help, like getting the people out of my house and boarding up the thing. But no one, when I left home, where was my family, bro? That's why I look at the blood. Don't always mean thicker than water. There's half my people I could walk past them right now, not even know who they are. There's cousins I ain't met. I'm like, fuck them, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Especially when I went to Antigua, because remember when I was young and I went to the Caribbean, I was there for 3 months. Montserrat, Barbuda, fucking obviously a couple of days in Jamrock, most of the time in Antigua, bro. But because I'm mixed race, it was me getting all of the aggro, even from my nan. Yeah, and my fully black cousin who was making up bare trouble all the time. Hardly nothing was said to him. So I've noticed things have been booky since then. And I wasn't even in year 7. I was at the end of year 6. You know what I mean? You can't learn without living, though, of course. But you got to learn the lesson, though, innit? You can't waste your life either. That's what I feel like I'm doing myself at this point in time. Paraguay received 1 yellow card versus France, and that was after the final whistle. Jesus Christ. That tells you everything for me. I'm sorry. Oh, you're too much of a conspiracy head. Well, stop making it look like a conspiracy then. From the commentators, the people that usually always try and paper over the cracks, they weren't doing none of that. They was going mad. What the hell is this? You know what I'm trying to say? It's crazy. Married or not, relationships can drain your wallet even when you're trying your hardest to be money smart. Even when you meet someone, bro, what do? What, you go to their yard straight away and beat? I mean, I've done that. Don't get it twisted, but it don't always happen, bro. No. Someone going for a drink. Even if you come round and nothing happens, you still got a little smoke, a little drink, a little food. You're always paying money, bro, no matter what. So just get used to that. Big up to you. Exactly, bro. Come on. Facts Gamer, 12 months ago, I was running my own business. Now I'm on disability. Life is hot. Yeah, like a couple of years ago, bro, I was barely in my house. I was at Harrow from 6 in the morning till like 3, 4 in the afternoon. Every day, cutting shrubs, cutting grass, just grafting. Giving over my credit card every bloody month for what? Oh, now things ain't working. Or now, especially because my son's getting disability and stuff now. Oh, you don't need me as much now. Don't need the 2 incomes as much now. So you know when Shane's like, oh, what do you mean you're poor? You went on holiday. I never paid for that. It wasn't my money. My money was to eat. Well, the one before that. It's all gone now. So I'm trying to tell people, you know, got to move or we get swamped. Facts. We don't stand up now. We may as well stay sitting on our gameless console. Facts, bro. Just sitting inside, like just wasting your own life. I do it all the time. I got no friends, and because I'm upstairs most of the time, it's like I'm in a prison cell. That's what it feels like a lot of the time, my guys. I gotta be honest. A big up to North Dank. I don't think I've seen you for a minute. I don't know. You were not too long ago, innit? Not too long ago. The biggest factor in the physical disc thing is that they will be able to dictate the price of games, yes, and less incentive for sales. What sales will there? Exactly, no sales. Like, and the example I was watching on, is it Endymion? One of his videos I was watching yesterday. Go on a PlayStation store, they're still trying to sell God of War Ragnarok for $90. How old is that game now? You know what I'm saying? But you can go onto Steam or you can go somewhere else and get it for like £50. So Sony have got 2 lawsuits right now. Like, go and check. One in the Netherlands and one in the UK for over 4 billion combined because of what they're trying to monopolize everything. Even with Xbox, when they try to make the computer with no disc. So they're saving money and they get to control everything. That's taking the piss. Some people's argued it's their product. It's all right, cool. But then don't expect, like, because you're going to be trapped. You're going to be a hostage. If you've got a PlayStation now, you've been playing PlayStation for years, you're going to be a hostage. So I'd be like, everyone boycott, man. Everyone sign a petition. Do whatever you can do to stop them doing this, if you can, because it's going to be bad on everyone that likes games or just anything, any type of media. You know, you're not going to own anything. You're just going to rent everything soon. That's what it's going to be. I don't know about that. I don't think that's good, like, for me. Right now digital is competing with the physical, hence good deals. No, of course, but the fact that the physical is always there, so if it comes out on PS, even if it's new and it's like 60 to 70 pound, just give it a week or so and you probably go and get a second hand for half the price or 20-30 pound off. That's why we can have things like this, North Dank. The moment they say there ain't no discs, then there is no second hand. There's no media that you can physically hold and control. I'll choose to put that on whenever I like. You don't get that choice anymore. The whole system, I don't even want to get into it. But yeah, Sony, bad. GTA, very bad. Everyone's still going to buy it though. Big up to Troubleshooter. I've been single since 23. Although I got on great with my last girlfriend, we decided best to part ways due to our job schedules. Fair play. Since you weren't spending enough time with one another. Yeah, the last year and a half, we've been on holidays. Still ain't nothing gone on, bruv. We've got a mom. There's always a reason, innit? There's always anyway. Got to pattern the balance of demands and exchange. Yet there's no good way. There is no good way forward. That's what I'm trying to say. So now I'm just at the point where it's acceptance now. I've longed it out myself. Probably should have been out of here 7 months ago at the start of the year. You know what I mean? So we're all human though, man. I love my kids. I promised my dad I'll try. And I have. So here we are. You know what I mean? CR7 the GOAT. CR7 the boat, bro. CR7 the boat. He ain't the goat or nothing. As much as I hate the Argentines, Messi's the goat, man. That's it. That's it. There's just no debate. Like when Portugal they're putting up with Ronaldo. With Messi, it's different. It's different. They're playing for him. Do you know what I mean? That's just my humble opinion, though. Big up to you. Of course, you're probably going to say that because you're a United fan, Sam. You know what I mean? Fuck racist Argentina. We can all get behind that. I hope so, anyway. Big up to Helsinki. How you doing, my bro? How you doing? Big up, man. Juju in the house. I love bantering Argentinians about the Falklands, especially because they prefer to call it Malvinia. Yeah. Yeah. So the UK's all, you know, English or whatever, always had a reason to probably not like the Argentines. I didn't really have a reason until I found out everything I found out. And I was like, raw. I didn't know it was like that. Fuck Argentina then. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? Please don't think it's one way either. Because like I said to you, I was in the Caribbean for 3 months. I was getting called yellow, red man. You know what I mean? I weren't looked at as fully black. It's not racism, it's prejudice. It's ignorance. It's jealousy. Because red man had bare money. How can I go there with like £800 spending money for 3 months? I came back with money. Bearing in mind, at that time in Antigua, it was ×4. So my 800 was like, and I was only like, I wasn't even in year 7. So you can call me everything you want, but guess who's the one buying all the drinks? So when I go to play basketball, which is on the farm, like 10 minutes from the house, red man, you're going to get the drinks today. Oh, because red man's the only cunt who can afford it though, innit? I'll still buy the drinks though. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Because I see these men are broke. But that's why. They're jealous. A lot of these guys, especially in Africa, they learn bare stuff. They teach themselves bare things, yeah? They'll go to the West and they'll see bare people's lazy on their education, but they still can't get the opportunities, innit? And that's what they want because they've done all the work at home. When I was in Antigua, these men were broke. Holes in their trainers, soles hanging off, playing in bare feet. So as much as they're being discriminating against me, I still bought drinks. You know what I mean? And then they get used to that. So every time they see you now, you have to buy drinks. I still keep in touch with her as we chose to just be friends, even though she now lives in London and is with a new partner. Wow. See, and I always get upset with that, like, or you found someone else. But to be honest, bro, what I've been telling myself is like, it's just your time. It's never yours, is it? I thought that about my first baby mum. God knows what she does now. I don't even think about her. She could be getting trained. She could be the new Bonnie Blue. Like, she's a black girl, so obviously not. But I don't even think about her like that. Time is a good healer. Loads of girlfriends that I thought meant really something to me over the years. Like, so as much as I'm upset now, as much as I feel betrayed now and just thrown out with the bathwater, because that's what I do. That's how I feel. I know time will sort it out because I can use the experience of the other girls. They could be getting mandingo day in, day out. It doesn't even affect me. I don't care. Like, let me see my son. That's it. Do you know what I mean? So time is the best healer, my people. Use that castor oil. It will definitely even out at least. Do you reckon? Castor oil. Well, after all that stuff, AFC, sell and doing good in Europe, have no money is mad to buy players. I don't believe that at all. Well, if you follow the rules, which we seem to do, I'm not saying break them, but sometimes bend them. Sometimes, because how is it? Like I keep saying, the nice guy finishes last. Why have we not got world-class players at our club? Why are we never in for some of these bad boys? We never do it. We got Ozil and Alexis Sanchez, but that weren't, we went out and just done a madness. That was, we got lucky, or it just worked out that they never got on. They never got on where they was, sort of thing. We made, last year, we made more money than Man City's ever made since they've been taken over. They made 720 million in 1 year. We made 740. But yet we go into this window like we're broke. We can't spend any money because PSR, FFP. All right, cool. But you man didn't know about this. And if that's the case, why didn't you go harder last year? Because you brought 8 players in, and that doesn't impress me because we let go of about 15 players, maybe even more, 16 or 17, I'm sure it was. So getting in 8 players don't impress me, especially when only 2 of them I can expect anything from. Do you know what I'm trying to say? You got rid of bare players there, but because we never made no money on it, it's why the next year after that we're struggling. But you would have known that. So why didn't you go harder last year? I can't keep excusing people that they're millionaires. They're millionaires from their job, and you can't do it right. I can't keep making excuses for you. I can't. It's not my job to know these things. It's not my job to be competent. It's your job. So do your fucking job. Apologies for the swearing. Touchline Chaos, my bro. How you doing today, man? I hope you're well. I hope all of you guys are well, man. And I'm so thankful for you. I know it seems like I'm ungrateful, bro, but I'm not. Yeah, Helsinki, Hendos, Quajas, your Mr. Prudence, your Pads, your Jam Boys, everyone that comes in here on a daily basis. Sometimes not every day, but most of the days. You mean a lot to me, innit? Yay, not like that, but yeah, I'm just trying to show a bit of love. It's a small community that we got, but we have a community, you know, when some people don't. So I got to be grateful for the small things, man. I do. Big up to you, legends, man. Big up to Touchline as well, man. What a G. Good day to Touchline, Hendo, Mr. Mensa as well. And we've got Honest Arsenal talk in the building. Have you been here before? Let me know if you change your name, man. Big up yourself, bro. You keep it real every time. I appreciate you, man. Let me know if you've been in here before, though, bro. Let me know if your name's changed or anything like that. Because if you ain't and you subscribe, let me know. I'll get you back right now. That's another thing we do over here as well. Big up to you, my guy. And like BBK always says, we're glad the algorithm found you. If you haven't been in here before, if you have, just let me know who it is, and I can salute you the right way. It was a good window for Liverpool. Yeah, Liverpool won't spend big every year unless it suits the club's narrative. And the thing I was saying before that, even before you had a 500 million window, is that Liverpool don't go mad all the time. But when they do, it's for the right players. Like when they got Van Dijk and Alisson and Salah, and you spend that kind of money on a player. Because remember, what was Van Dijk? Like 75 million, 80 million for a defender at that time was unheard of. What's Liverpool doing? Oh my God. But they're still using him now. Do you understand what I'm saying? So sometimes you just got to pay for the quality. Like I always say to you guys, my analogy, if you want guaranteed sun, stop going to Bognor Regis. Because you can't guarantee the sun there. You understand what I'm trying to say? Sometimes you're going to have to put your hand in your pocket and spend. Not every time. Liverpool don't do it every time. But guess what? When they do it, you know what I mean? They've overspent on certain players, Darwin, Luis Diaz. But guess what? They've sold them for decent money. Arsenal can't buy or sell. We can't do anything. Even renewing contracts, we're like on crack. You know what I'm trying to say? That's why I don't expect that from Liverpool. How could they do that again this year? They done it last year. The year after they won the league. That's when it made sense. Excuse me. That's when it made sense. Now they've had a bit of a flop year. They still managed to get Champions League. And, you know, they will adjust as necessary. They'll still end up spending some, like, with all of this going on, as much as Liverpool spent, they still might get a Barcola for 120, where Arsenal, we're acting like there's literally nothing we can do. None of you lot knew about that. No one. Like, honestly, it's so amateur, bro. That's what it feels like. Amateur hour, guys. Unprepared. Do you know what I mean? Big up to Touchline every time. Big up Sean. YouTube is being stupid again with the subs. People's channels figures have stagnated or slightly. No, big decrease, bro. Big decrease. There was one point where I thought Shane was going to start getting 200 people a day, and I'm happy for him. That's my brother, and I mean that on my daughter's life. I always said if me and Shane fall out, I don't know, innit? It's going to be very hard for anyone to have my number. You know? So we definitely clap for the people that are in our circle. He's doing amazing. But even him, you know, it's gone from 100 and something to like 70, 80. That's bad for him. That's amazing for me. And I've been here longer. I could have been bitter about that, couldn't I? But why? That's my people. I always clap for my people. I'm always trying to help out my people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? What? Like, but yeah, YouTube's fucked. A lot of people ain't getting the notifications, and they do it on purpose. Because my last couple, listen, I'm not saying I was getting paid like this is my job, because it ain't, and it hasn't been ever since I've been on it. I'm either breaking even or paying to be here. Especially the last couple of months, I'm paying to be here because we're barely getting anything. That's why I don't have ads on, because if I don't get 1,000, I can't remember the last time I got 1,000 views on any video. So I don't make you watch ads, because why am I going to play them for free? You know, it's just mad. I don't know. Excuse me. I've always had problems on YouTube, even like to get monetized in the first place. I thought I was going to have to, that's why I got the second channel view, because I thought I was going to have to delete this. Because you can't even talk to anyone at YouTube as well. If you've got a problem, nothing but AI, bruv. Nothing but AI. It took me months, like over 3 months, to talk to a human being, and they still weren't even helping me. Do you know where I got help to get my channel monetized? From Grok. So everyone can say what they want about the AI, but that steered me right when the AI from YouTube didn't want to help me, and none of the people that worked there wanted to help me either. Not just that, but other content creators didn't want to help me because they're all in competition, and it's snaky, and it's a boys club, and it's egos. Do you know what I'm trying to say? I've even got it myself, giving myself pats on the back, but I get upset because I do see people's styles from views. I've seen it. Don't try and lie. Things I say, mannerisms, loads of things. Allow it. You know what I'm trying to say? But the nice guy finishes last. That's what I'm trying to tell everyone. Arsenal are woeful at selling. They are. Everything, Hendo. Woeful at buying, selling, and even renewing contracts. Because we gave Trossard more money, but no extra time on the deal. That was another reason. I'm like, Burr, how are you allowing this? How does that even make sense? I don't even know how many years Trossard had left on his deal. That might have contributed to that dead price as well. And the irony is that Trossard is probably the best out of the bunch that needs to be sold. You're right. Shane's been loving Trossard of late, and I've always been 50-50 with him because he's a 50-50 player. If you're talking just business, I'd probably rather keep Martinelli because you'd think you're getting more money for him, but you can't even guarantee that now. The one thing I did know, though, everybody, is Trossard weren't going for no 30 million and over. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, absolutely right, Hendo. Big up to Troubleshooter. Classic Arsenal penny pinching with the prices while the rivals just pay up. And that's why Man City's got Elliot Anderson. You know, that's why they got Semenyo and Gahey. That's why they've got Monga. And the thing is, they're not stopping. They're not stopping. I'm still seeing Man City, a teenager or whatever. They're still being linked with people. They're still being linked with people. There was someone on X, I was saying yesterday, that was trying to take the piss out of the top six, saying Man United is the only club in the top six that ain't spent nothing. Like, what are you doing? And they're trying to involve Arsenal. We're only second from bottom because of the Hincapié money. But you can't try and say that's this year's spend. Technically, it is. That's why they done it. But nah, man, you got to involve us in that as well. Sitting on our hands. Man United got third last year. No one expected that to happen. If anything, it maybe expect them to be in the top half of the league, top 10, 11, 12, whatever, just not down near the bottom, maybe 8th, 7th, but they got third. And then you man are sitting on your hands this year after getting back in the Champions League. If I was a Man United fan, I'd be just as upset. Just as upset. You got third and you're sitting on your hands, just like we won the league and we're sitting on our hands. It's unforgivable. There's no one that can say anything that's going to make me feel less anxious about what's going on. It's unforgivable for me. Big up to Troubleshooter, man. What a legend. Man United fans saying Fernandes isn't good now. Spurs getting him. Yeah, bro, that's what happens. But I think one of the football fan channels, because obviously they've not had loads of matches, so they don't do as much content. But I think I saw one of them where, you know, you've got all the Man United fans. You've got half of them saying, oh, coping, and the other half saying this is a joke. Just pay the fucking money. Do you know what I'm trying to say? How are we getting beat by Spurs? So it just depends on how you look at things, I suppose, as well, innit? Brazil-Norway tonight. Gabriel versus Haaland. Big up for that. I think it's like 9 p.m, innit? If I'm not mistaken. So I think that's on this channel as well. So we will be here. We will be here, me and my bro Shane. Do you know what I'm trying to say? And then he's obviously going to be... He's got the Mexico game set up already. Yeah, it must be nice to have a partner that actually, like, thinks about you and that. You know, gone out to the shop, come back with fake mustache, a poncho, sombrero. I felt to give his missus a kiss, like, oh, I forgot what that feels like. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Views giving all the dark secrets away about the penny pinchers. I know. I shouldn't, innit? But really and truly, I want to wake people up because people call me crazy, bro. Even my own cousin. And me and my cousin, my first cousin, we've been watching Arsenal for years. We've always agreed. Even he's a little bit Arteta in nowadays. Like, it gets to everybody. And me and him, we're disagreeing. Big time. I was like, oh, I can't believe what I'm hearing coming out of your mouth now from all what we've been through. All what we've been through with Wenger, never buying world-class players. We only in for world-class players, and then we get Shamak and Bentner and Abue and Denilson. It's like, what are you talking about, big man? These things have been going on way before Arteta as well. So any of you guys that fancy him and think it's just about him, no, it's about this club. David Dean, we died when he left as well. The club's dead, bro. It's different now. It's not what it was. I remember to sub all the legends in the chat. We're trying to fight the good fight. Yes, man. My brother, I appreciate that. What do you reckon I should do today, man? Do you not want to see some headlines or what? We're over 2 hours. I've just been gnawing off your ear with all of my problems and that. There's Touchline's link. Big him up. Make sure that you all go and show him love, though. Hendo, my brother, all good. Love that. Keep pushing. Hopefully, YouTube will start paying more notice to smaller channels instead of them clickbaiting grifters who seriously, do one for all. Exactly. And even when I go into the studio, there's a section that says inspiration. This is where you get your inspiration from. These are the people we're pushing. Who do you think it is? It's the Walking Walrus, Robbie Lau. It's Terry Flowers. It's all of these guys that have got no shame, that have sold their soul for a pound note. Now, I want to make this into a job. I've never said I don't. I've been signed off from doing physical work. I don't want to do office stuff. So I do, but I'm never, ever going to work for Asna. I'm never going to compromise what I actually think for a pound note. Ever. I'm telling you, man, when I say I roll with the punches, that's what I mean. We don't choose the easy route. I could have come on here saying Arteta's the greatest. I can't believe Arsenal played the best football in the world. I bet I would have been a lot further. I'll tell you that for now. Big up, man. I think I read this, innit? Big up to you. Quash is getting bigged up. 2-1, Brazil, Norway. Let's get some predictions in here, man, before we get out of here. Let me know if you guys want the canon headlines as well. I mean, it's been slow. It's been slow news. Unless something mad has happened, maybe you guys can tell me. Everyone's saying Trossard's gone. It's not happened yet, but the club-to-club agreements, that is there. Yeah? Como, second bid for Trevor Chalobah. Unbelievable. See, one man's trash is the next man's treasure. Who would have ever thought anyone would be trying to bid for Trevor Chalobah? But here he is. Might get to go to Como and play Champions League football. And of course, Crescencio Summerville. Prem clubs hunt him. Arsenal, United. I think there was a couple of others that got mentioned. There's about 4 or 5 clubs that are now interested in Summerville. Do you see what I'm trying to say? So the longer you leave it, the players that you think could come in and do a job get snapped up. Summerville was 50 million when they first gave him a valuation. It's now 75 because of the 2 goals at the World Cup. But it's all right. Let's just keep waiting, guys. What's it going to be at the end of the season? When there's 4 or 5 clubs, everyone's trying to bid for him. Arsenal just walking away, doing an Odegaard. There's a whole ruckus going on. Where's Arsenal standing by the referee? Like, does anyone at the club not have any shame? I know Arteta don't. I'm not talking about him. I'm just talking anybody else at the club. Do you not feel embarrassment? Do you not have any shame? We win the league and then you sit on your ass. That's crazy to me. Like, if anyone needs to know what going for these owners in the club, now you're seeing it, bro. Just give me your money. That's all they want. Kind of like this boycott that's going on in the States. Because you got to realize, guys, the East Asian people that set up their food shop and then nail shop, and it's all in black hoods. You're selling weave. You're selling grease. You're selling products for black people. So you're getting on in life off the back of black people. But it's them people you don't like. I'm like, mate, that makes sense. Or maybe it makes all the sense in the world. Like, these guys are really cracked in the head. We hate you so much. We're going to keep you down. We're going to be in your hoods, living off your dollar. We're still going to treat you bad, still follow you around the shop. You're never going to be able to get a business because we've got them all. And all I'm seeing on TikTok is all these Asians like, oh, it's the actions of one man. I'm not even Chinese. I'm Vietnamese. But did you make a video when the kid got shot? Because if you didn't, shut your mouth. You're only making a video now because businesses are being affected. The ones in the hood, you have to close down. You can't live a nice life now. You got to live like everybody else. So you don't care about the people, you care about the dollar. That's what I'm seeing in a lot of these videos. And that is cheeky, bro. Let's have it right. Big anti-black sentiment in Asia. Big. I see all these passport bros, yeah, black in China, and all these black guys from Africa going over doing passport bros. Oh, can I touch your hair? Oh, why are you here, nigga? All the bro, and because the guy can speak Chinese, they don't think that they know what's being said. Long time. So that one shooting in the back, that wasn't the incident that's the straw that broke the camel's back. This has been going on for a long time with people, not even just in the States. Like I said, I'm yellow myself. I walk into the shop, even I get followed around. What? And if they knew me, they knew how much I'd be so embarrassed to shoplift, bro. I'd rather get beat up. I'd rather get arrested. I'd rather look you in the eye and just take it off you, bro. I'm taking it what? About stealing, sneaking around. Like, I'm not like that. It's embarrassing. Anyway, great show, man. Big up, man. Always good, bro. I'm glad you're good, bro. I'm glad that you can always be good as well. Do you want to let us know what your secret is, my guy? Because I need some good as well right now. Yeah, views is needing something right now. You know what I mean? But I'm glad that someone is, man. Thinking 2-1 Brazil as well. It's mad, isn't it? Because really and truly, you're thinking, like they might batter England like 3 or 4-0 because of how England play, but it's not going to go like that. It ain't. I think it'll be a lot closer. The commentators were making excuses yesterday with France and Paraguay. Oh, you know, because Paraguay's just defending in a block. I think people can now see how hard it is to actually win a game at the World Cup. Stop saying all that shit because England are rubbish, bro. That was France's worst performance. But all the other ones before that, they were kicking ball like mad. It's easy to see why they were winning. The excuses are already coming, my people. They're already coming. Big up to Bo Stack, man. Good to have you back in. That's why most of the girls is a beat and deleting. And they wonder why they get trapped like that. They get bored as well. They're the worst. If you think guys that like they're the worst, and it's like that for everyone because there's just too much distractions. If you're just sitting there I was watching a story the other day on Instagram. It's a married woman, gorgeous woman, actually quite a good-looking family. The whole lot of them, they got kids and that. But the guy's saying like, well, hold on, why are you always on Instagram like with your back to the camera, showing your body, and you're married? Like you still need validation from other people on. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. The world's gone, bro. The world's gone in terms of like the institution of marriage and all of that. Nah, I said no. I was referencing, sorry, what you said about people complaining about what you're saying. Yet they, oh, okay, fair play. Yeah. You see it all the time, Rob. Not even if I'm chatting about life or if I'm chatting about Arsenal, they come in all the time trying to warn me. It's like, well, bro, guess what? I don't like a gal. Like, not just as a person, but there's nothing I don't think you're smart. I don't think you know that much about football. Why am I going to watch him then? Why am I going to go to him for my football takes? I'm not. Guess what? Blocked. I don't see shit come up. People say to me, oh, did you see that the other day? Well, why would I? I'll block everyone, bro. Huh? I don't want to see your shit, especially if I don't feel comfortable with you. I don't watch you. Hold that. Don't watch me. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, save your mental health. Oh, did you see what a gal said? How would I? He's blocked. Oh, did you see what positive? How would I? They're blocked. Like what? And I like really schooner. It's nothing to do with him, but your partner, someone that I wouldn't even want to have a conversation with. So here, what? I ain't gonna watch. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Huh? And even with people I thought I was cool with, I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I just stopped. I said, look, let me just sit back and see who hollers. No one hollers, man. Bare man going on together. People that I thought I was cool with. That's why I'm just like, you know what? Intervention stopping. I'm just gonna do bare stuff on my own. I'm a one-man band anyway. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So, especially when you're going through it with other stuff, for me, I start to recognize bare things. I start lashing out. Like, I'm accountable. I know it's because I'm upset or whatever, but I start noticing other stuff. Oh, the energy's not the same with me and you. No, all right, cool, fuck off then, innit? You know what I mean? I can get like that. And sometimes it's not the best thing to do. It's like cutting off your nose to spite your face. England lose 2-0. Now, I think England might lose, but I believe that they'll score a goal. I don't know why. It might be like a 3-1, but I think they're gonna score a goal. I don't know why, but I think they're gonna lose as well. Listen, 2-0, I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Do you know what I mean? And so will Shane be 100%. I might be with him. I might not. I love comments on YouTube where some wet white says you're complaining too much. Well, they're the one who's complaining more than you. Not just that. Shane been saying it all the time. There was one woman that was following Shane around the internet. He just hates Arteta. He just hates this so much. I hate him. So you're sitting there saying it's bad for someone to hate someone, but you're saying this on the same video saying how much you hate Shane or how much you hate Views. Someone's told me I'm going to get stabbed. I deserve to get shot. You better not come to the parade. You're lucky I was in Bulgaria. I was going just for that. No one can tell me where I can where I can go. At my big age, are you all right? Do you know what I mean? I don't even like people. There's a good chance I might not even have gone. But because everyone's telling me you can't go, I was like, fuck it, I'm definitely going. I was making all types of phone calls, all types of things were coming. Are you mad? Who's gonna do me something jump then, innit? That's what I'm saying. Bare fluff in my mouth from this towel now. They always do it, bro. And what I'm saying is to these people is, do you ever see me on Semi-U or Cunton or do you ever see me in the comments? Does anyone see me over there? You won't even see me on AFTV. I'll go on there occasionally when I want to show how much of a hypocrite they are. All right, it says we've been lit up 4 times. Did I see it? Look at this, man. I didn't even see it. I've only just seen it now. Kingpin. Yeah. Man like Mr. New. 7 months a member, bro. You know what I mean? It's stuff like that, my G. It's stuff like that.
Amazing.
Yeah. Appreciate that, bro. 7 months. You know what I'm saying? Reing up with your boy. So if you want to under the lens, I keep saying it, bro. You're going to have to let me know when you're ready. Yeah? But until then, my brother.
Grab me. If you grab me, I'm gonna bite you. I swear to God, if you grab me, I'm gonna bite the fuck out you. You're gonna let me go.
Gotta read the room sometimes. You know, you come in, it's all mad, like, oh shit, the dog's on a mad one. That's all you, dog. That's all you. You get me? Man like Kingpin, big up, bro. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for supporting the channel. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I didn't even know you were talking about me, my guys. I think we'll get beat 2-1 by the Burritos. I'm thinking that as well. 2-1, 3-1. I think more 2-1 though. I think it's going to be a tight game again. Like, England haven't been in an entertaining game yet in this World Cup. Maybe this will be it. Maybe this will be it. Like I said, I don't care. It'd be good for the country, but other than that, nah. Bring my players back. I'm more concerned about that. Big up to Helsinki. Laughing. Jobs are good. And I can see England losing 3-1 tonight. Unlike Congo, Mexico have far better finishes for their chances. Yes. Yes, they do. And they usually start quite quick. I was saying that about Morocco until we saw them against Canada. It's like, what's going on? It's that one game that Shane was talking about. They might have a game where they stink. I think France has had it. You know, I think Argentina's had it. I don't think they'll be as bad as they were against Cape Verde, against whoever else they're playing next. Are they playing Egypt? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I don't think they'll be as bad. I don't think France will be either. You know? So I think Shane was right about that. By the way, the 1 a.m. kickoff may be delayed due to forecast storms hitting at the scheduled kickoff time. I'll be fast asleep, not going to stay up. Hendo, I'm probably going to be more like you as well. Yeah, that's why Shane was like, look, bro, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. You know, like, so if you want to do it, I'm going to do it. But if you don't, because, yeah, it's mad. It's mad for me. Like, even doing the 11 o'clock ones, we finished just before 1. And I'm an old man now, so I'm tired. But I might be there. I'm not going to rule it out. The sauna towel moving like a bra. Well, you can kind of see some little bit sometimes, innit? Moves. And I've got moves. I've got a bit of a dad bod. I'm not, like, obese, but I'm willing to test out the 9. Whenever Shane wants to do the lift up challenge, bro, I'm ready to lift up, innit? Just know. Big up to you, my bro. Andrew's in the building. Hold on. Hold on. Where is it? We'll give it to you today. Why not?
Fucking manager!
That sounded a bit lightning as well. We'll give you the sound effect about give it to you. That sounded so mad. The Domio puppet is so accurate, bro. What's a yo Domio day? So here we go. It's mad, isn't it? But as much as I don't like the guy, I can't say that he's not tier 1. I can't say that he's not successful. He is. You have to, if he says it, or Ornstein, you tend to listen, don't you? You know what I mean? You tend to listen. Does anyone want to see that shit today? Or we just going to leave it? Please let me know in the chat. Happy Sunday. We have you, yeah, shirtless again, baby. Shirtless again. For all the people complaining, I'm happy to do a stand-up and take off the stuff challenge. Yeah, because while my moves might make people sick, I promise you I'm not the worst guy with them. I'm ready. You can see I've already taken the step. I'm already nearly there, guys. I'm nearly there. And to be honest, I think a nipple has been on camera in the nearly 3 years that I've been on YouTube. Yeah, take this thing by storm, bro. You know what I mean? Sit here in my dressing gown. I'm comfy. Huh? It's my YouTube channel. What's man talking about? You know what I'm trying to say? Big up to Rika, man. I hope you're close to 600, man. And if you guys are not sub to Rican yet, what are you doing? Good afternoon, Rika, man. He's in the building. Dapping's going round. Hendo, I'll be in bed at 10 p.m. I'm up early tomorrow. I've got a few jobs to do. Even if I wasn't, I'm still in bed at 10. Yeah, when you get older, bro, like, I'll still be awake at those times, but I'm tossing and turning. Like, they've taken omeprazole off of my prescription. Now, if any of you don't know what it is, it's like a stomach protector, like a stomach liner, because I take tablets every day. And I'll be getting lots of heartburn, indigestion, like, you know, like acid in your stomach. That's what I had yesterday. I'm sitting there trying to drink milk and water at 3:45 in the morning. But I was in bed by like 12 o'clock. As soon as we finished that game, I smoked one. It was about 12:30. I was in bed trying to sleep. Like, it's so mad for me to switch off. Big up Rika and you Sevilla swine. Yeah. Tommy, a grifter. Tommy? Why do I feel a bit like Terry? Talking about Terry? Tommy Yasu? Which Tommy we talking about, bro? I don't know why I'm feeling confused. Maybe someone else let me know in the chat. Sorry, my bro. It's me. It's not you. It's giving me a bit of a brain fart. Good man, LFC. I got a busy Monday and want to be. Hendo always gets to sleep anyway. The only guy that knows how important it is. Get my task done before it gets too hot later in the day. What a legend this guy is, man. It's all international jewelry. A jury, yeah? Citizen Vigilante was produced as a Jewish company, more divide and conquer. Well, they always act like the victims, innit? But it's those guys that control everything. Let's be honest, the banking, Hollywood, music, media, they control everything. How can you not be the victims? All I'll say is this. Whenever they complain about the Holocaust, does anyone say, oh, you're still talking about that? That was 400 years ago. You're still talking about that. Does anyone say that? They don't. And that should tell you everything you need to know. Tommy doesn't even believe half the BS he says, and he's supported by Rich Jays. Why am I feeling confused? Tommy, can someone let me know? It's me, though. I'm having a total brain fart. Tommy, why is it making me feel confused? Tommy who? You know, if that's a nickname, you're going to have to let me know. It's like what I say to Gouda SE. Big him up, by the way, my bro. He'll go into other people's chats and be like, Rants Raid, and they're thinking that Rants is actually, they don't know that he calls me Rants, do you know? So I'm trying to say, if someone don't know the joke, like, you can't really bust it with them, do you know what I mean? Tommy, are you talking about Tommy Robinson? Talking about Tommy Robinson? I think I've got you now. I've got you now. Sometimes it just takes a little while, my bro. It's not you, it's me. Tommy Robinson, yeah. And Elon was support. Remember when he had that big thing? Because the last one he tried to say it was loads of people. It weren't even like 5,000. But the one just before that, when there was like 1 million people on the street, which I'm all for. I'm all for the right of protest. Something else that's been taken away from people, by the way. But who was on the screen? Who was on the screen bigging up Tommy for what he's doing? Right-wing stuff, division, immigrants this, immigrants that, Elon Musk. Because this is what these men feel as well. Trump, Musk, Robinson, exactly. They said they're not the problem. They are the symptom of the original problem, all called by the Fabians. Yeah, the Fabian group and the lefty W. Bro, but they're just the puppets, but they obviously believe in these things. These are the main people that we know. We know, like, you know what I mean? That there's always people behind them. Of course we know that. You know, America is a white supremacist state. Whether people want to hear it or not, your constitution has got built-in racism in it. Like, who makes a country and puts that into the laws? America, that's who. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, what? And then we'll make America great again. When was America great? Can anyone tell me that? When it was the slaves, when it was the Asians that you brought over to build your railroad. Everything they built is off the back of someone else. What are you talking about? When has America ever been great? Plus, you just killed off all the people that was there originally, bringing disease and all of that. Like, come on. When has America been great? Someone please tell me. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up. I don't even want to go too much into it because I'm going to start winding people up. Big up to Sam, man. Legend, bro. Big up. You know your shit, bro. I'm not as good as Hendo. You see this guy here? There's a thing called Mensa. It's meant to be for real smart people. That's Hendo. I tell you what, Gianni's a little bit Mensa. BBK knows his shit. Shane knows his shit. Kenny knows his shit. you know. So we've got to give ratings where ratings is due. Had a Caribbean bird over last night. Good way to break a dry spell. That's all I'm saying. But I thought you was gonna say you had some jerk chicken in a box or something. I thought the joke was gonna go like that. But listen, man, variety's the spice of life. I couldn't care if you're purple, bro. If there's something I like on you, I'm mashing it up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big up to you, Rob, man. Legend. Do you know what it is? I think we're already in July. I was meant to have a members stream. I think I'm gonna do another mad stream soon. Not directly intervention. I will try and get some more people to come on because I have made a conscious effort to not have people on. Not because I hate anyone, just because I was feeling a little bit sensitive. And it's like, fuck it. You know, that's why I said to Shane, don't send me raids because I've been here longer than him. If I can't rustle up a little community, then what am I doing? Maybe I need to stop. Yeah, that's why I told him. I can't be holding someone's hand every day. We've had 20, got 35. We was nearly at 40. Not too bad. Not great, but not too bad. And that's what we want to see, that we can do it on our own. Because I came in on my own, I'll leave on my own sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? So as much as I got love for man, I had to say, allow it, bro. How am I ever going to get like you? You know what I mean? So that's the reason why I said it. Not because I ain't got love for my bro. Of course I do. But we need to see what the viewers can do. You know what I mean? And you guys are doing all right recently. I must admit, big love. You know what I mean? Oh, it worked that time. Thankfully, it's only 21 where I am tomorrow. If it's 25 and over, I'm fucked. Now, I don't even know what the weather is here. It's probably not even that hot. And it has been cooler recently. But you saw me. I started this top with my brown t-shirt on. And by the time I went to get up and put the Rizzler outside the door, like, my armpits are dripping. I'm like, I can't. I got to take it off. So sorry if I'm making anyone throw up. You know, you can start a lawsuit. You can start a lawsuit. I ain't got no money, but you can start a lawsuit. I want to check what the weather is right now. It's saying that it's 27 right now. Don't know if you can see that. 27 right now, but it's a high. It's clouds. Now it's saying sun. Today it's meant to, the highest is meant to be 28. So you're saying anything over 25. It's 27 right now, and it still feels cool, but I'm still sweating. It's muggy. I can't really explain it. Shit, man. We got 31 tomorrow, 29 Tuesday, 31 on Wednesday and Thursday, 30 on Friday, and then 31 and 30 on the weekend. It's even going through to next week, 29 Monday, Tuesday, 30. But Tuesday, next week, Tuesday, not the one coming, but the one after that, we got a big chance of rain, you know? Imagine that, though. Big up, man. Absolute legends. Look, Rob, come on, Rob. Come on, Rob. We're in the 7th month of the year, and I can't even tell you the last time I got my willy wet. You know what I mean? With this clown. Wow. I think it was this year, though, but yeah, I can't even remember. That's how bad it is. Views sometimes surprises me with how much he studied. You see? You know what I mean? Like I keep saying to you, man, we always end up going on to this politics and all this other crap because I have got interest in it. I didn't like learning at school. I've got barely any GCSEs, but I wouldn't say that I'm thick. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've always just fought for myself. I feel like I'm getting a cold as well. I've always just fought for myself, my guy. And certain things interest me, you know, like not like aliens and religion, things like that don't really interest me. Real world stuff, you know, like what, they're making money out of nothing. But we're all slaves and we don't know it, things like that. So I've really hated the world for a long time, bro, just how it's run and capitalism and all of that stuff, bro. But yeah, appreciate it, man. We're not Mensa, we're not quite Shane or Hendo or Kenny or yeah, but we're not completely out of it. We can hang just about, you know. Nice one, Rob. Big up to you, legends, man. Telling you, man. So it's telling you, my man. My luck until last night has been horrific for time. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Views, you need to make another channel about that stuff. I know, but I've got too many, and I've got too many. I've got 4 main ones. I got this one, my old music one, Views from the Bit. So I used to just go to raves and events and interview people, but it didn't really go anywhere. Over 700 subs on that one though. I've got Views Tube, which is the one that I try and, you know, do reactions, talk about movies, talk about games, just try and mix it up a bit on there. And I have done a video about what's going on in America right now with this whole boycott. You know what I'm trying to say? So I have done one on Views Tube. So that's probably like the first real political thing that's on there. You know, we've spoken about the Odyssey, race swapping, gender swapping. We've spoken about GTA and what they're going to do to, and Sony, what they're going to do to the whole gaming industry. Is disgusting. We got gangs and things over there, all up and down the country, even international stuff, gangs. Big up Mr. Pads. He asked me for an Irish gang, and I done one. I don't know if you've seen it. Yeah. I don't even know if it's one of the gangs that you wanted me to do. They're called The Family, though. It's like not a lot of people knew about them, and they were like, other than the Kinahans, they were right up there. Apparently, they've even taken over the Kinahans. They were getting that work all the way from Latin America straight into Ireland, bro. Like, yeah. And I done one on those, so go and watch that if you want to know about the Irish gangs as well. But yeah, man, I do want to have a channel where we are talking shit. But to be honest with you, some of the people that I watch that are talking things like that, I'm seeing enough stuff now. They got to change how they do their videos. Certain words are getting, because the AI is rife. So certain words, certain things, YouTube's not pushing it out. Even doing reactions, you know, because you're reacting to someone else's content, they're trying to stop that as well. It's like there's no freedom. No freedom. It's crazy work, but I'd love to do it. But I've got 4 at the minute, and I might do it on ViewsTube. I might. If we can get to 500 subs, if it looks like it will go somewhere, then we might do it on that. We definitely might. For all the people interested, well, Rob, I hope your luck gets better. Remember, life's up and down. It is. What goes up must come down, and nothing lasts forever. That's what I say about these girls. It's just yours at the minute. Is it yours? No. It's yours at the minute. The ladies missing that. You tell them, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? I will never quit smoking, bro. I know I don't want to. Try no. I don't want to. I don't want to. But now that we're living in the Hunger Games, if I've got to come out of here and then go down to Mumsy, even though she's got 2 jobs, she still struggles with money. So I'm helping her out half the time. It's just like, can I afford it? Can I afford it? That's the big question now. You know what I mean? Fucking hate it, bro. I've got, where's my, I've got a joint right here. You lot saw me billing it. Like, that's my vice. That's it. The one thing I love in this world, bro, I can't even afford it. You know what I mean? William McKenna, my brother, how you doing today? Big up views in the chat, man. What, Brazil racist too? Yes, bro. Nothing like Argentina. There's bare black folk over in Brazil, but they're racist, bro. Every Latin country, unfortunately, guys, and I know Latinos don't want to hear it, but they are. There's anti-black sentiment. There is. You think you're closer to the white man. So do the Asian people do it as well. Not just the East, but the South Asians as well. Do you know how many beautiful women? I'm 42. I've been around the block, bro. Do you know how many beautiful Indian or Pakistani girls I'm trying to get with? I can't bring you to my mum and dad. Why? These that are darker than me, by the way. But you can't bring me to your mum and dad. Tell me I'm lying. Someone, anyone of South, East, or East, tell me I'm lying. Someone. That's not right. You can't, because you know it's true. You know it's in the culture. And let me not just try and act like black people are so perfect, because they're not. There's colorism. They fight between each other. It's not black on black crime. It's normality. White people fight between each other. Latino people fight. Everyone does. Huh? Didn't the Japanese colonize another Asian country? Like, this happens. You know what I mean? So they're all racist, but Argentina is bad. You will struggle to find a black person. They're racist in Brazil, but it's a little less. Like in Argentina, if you're black and walking around, they'll spit on you, bro. Like, it's that bad in Argentina. Really, 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 really bad. Just go and do your research, bro. I'm not saying it's mad or it's not. It's cool everywhere else, because it ain't. But Argentina is really, 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 really bad. Really bad. Really bad. You know what I mean? Hopefully that's broke the streak. Just keep getting flaked on time after time, getting proper jotted, bro. It happens, bro. I'm telling you what, like, if I get myself sorted and we start, just enjoying life again, bro. I just pay for it. I swear to God, no shame in my game, bro. No headache, no phone numbers, no phone calls. Do the job. Fuck off. Don't even have to talk to you. Never done that in my life, but I'm seeing the benefit of it now as I'm getting into my old age. You know what I'm trying to say? Big up, man. Of course, like how LOL, like ain't half the country got black blood in them. That's what I'm trying to say. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But there's so much hate. There's so much self-hate as well. And I'm seeing that a lot, especially with black people from anywhere in South America, or you've got any type of Latin, or obviously it's not Latin because it's from Europe, but they call themselves Latinos. You know what I'm trying to say? They hate themselves. I know black pappy. I'm Guyanese. I'm Spanish. No, you're not. You're black. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous. And if you got black in you, you can only be from one part in the world, Africa. So all those Caribbeans, and we even have it between Africans and Caribbeans people. They war between each other. Culture clashes. They always have comedy, Africa versus the Caribbean. We're all African. It's crazy work. But yeah, and half of them have got black blood in them. But back in the day, when Portugal and Spain, when they were colonizing all these places, they'd say to the people, if you want to try and have an easier life or get out of slavery, you got to start diluting yourself. And that's why we got that whole system. There's a whole system in the Latin world. I can't remember all of the words, mulatto. There's all these different tones. And who's always at the bottom? The darkest people. And really and truly, it's ridiculous because everybody else, including myself, are mutations because everyone was black. Everyone started in Africa, every single person. And then you mutated. So how can you be superior to someone you've mutated from? Make that make sense. It's just so stupid. Like humans. But it's done for a reason because all the big people, all the rich people, they don't think like that. They're just there with their slaves and their money and their private jets. They don't give a shit about color. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's only the people on the ground. Anyway, let's try and move on. I had to laugh when Shane played a clip of Flowers giving his fake play on the heartstrings speech, saying he's got so much respect for Cape Verde. He's a mug, bro. The same person that's saying they done excrementally well. Do you know what excrement means, you fucking idiot? The guy's a Man United fan selling Arsenal merch. Need I say more? The guy's got no shame. I kind of respect it because he's just out here grifting and people still want to go on his channel and still go to him for your football takes. They're more fool you. How can you have a Man United fan selling Arsenal merch? Have you heard about that ever before in your life? Anybody? Oh, wait. I'll wait a minute. Like Henry talks Arsenal. You don't even make as much Spurs videos. It's like you got a whole separate channel. Because on the Henry talks, all you do is talk my team, bro. That's it. Unbelievable, bro. I'm gonna start doing it as well. Fuck it. Man City videos, Liverpool. Watch next season. Watch. And if anyone don't like me because of it, I don't care. Don't talk to me then. You know what I mean? Gonna be playing the game next season, bro. Fuck that. Tired of this shit. You know what I mean? All of these waste men. How can you be a Man United fan and you're selling Arsenal merch? Have you actually thought about what I'm saying here? Have you deeped it? You know, mad. Big up, you're funny. I appreciate you, my bro. Not everyone thinks so, but I appreciate you, my G. Facts, Robs. Yeah, Latinos are sexist. Most men are, to be honest. Let's be honest. Like, as a red-blooded male, most of the time I'm looking at women, I'm like, oh, you look quite nice. Even if I'm cool with you, you know what I'm trying to say? I'm kind of like that. Yeah, can we bump genitals? Do you know what I'm trying to say? I'm kind of like that. But yeah. I don't want to call out any individual people. We just talk about the truth. We just talk about the doctrination. Even when you see views doing this, I'm not Christian. I'm not Muslim. I'm not no religion. Why the fuck am I doing that? Because I've been living in this country for years, all my life. I went to a Catholic school. It's called indoctrination. And these so-called Latinos, you're not from Europe. You're not. So you've adopted the colonizers' mindset. Asia do it as well. East Asia, South Asia, even Africans do it. Even the Caribbeans do it. I saw one video from some Chinese woman that lives in Jamaica. She's got accent, everything. She's been over there for years, telling us about black people. If you ain't got a Jamaican passport, you can't talk to me. Are you on spice? Just like all of the immigrants in America, the first people you shouldn't be talking to is black people, bro. No, because they're the reason you're allowed in the country. How about that? Even if you're a white immigrant, if you're there with no legal papers, get out of the country. And just like there's black people from Haiti, from Africa, if you ain't got your papers, you can get kicked out as well. But anyone that comes over to the Americas, don't be running up your mouth. Because if it weren't for the civil rights movement, you wouldn't be there. No one would. You know what I mean? That's why I keep asking people, when was America great? Make America great again. When was it great? Do you want to tell me when that was? When it was great for you? I bet you can't, because it's gonna be mad. Rob, I've been with mine 32 years, bro. You're getting more than me, but you know what I'm trying to say. But I'm realizing now with the longest time, it's like you just, because we changed. When did I get? I was like mid-20s, bro. I'm 42 now. Like you change as people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? All she wants to do now is hang about with her family and drink. And I'm tired of being around it. Do you know what I mean? So it's like you turn into different people. It's mad. And then you get used to how your life is, used to the bollocks. Don't know how it's going to be without all of that. But most of the people I've spoken to after the first year, they're as happy as Larry. They're lonely to begin with, but they're happy as Larry at the end of it. So I think we're going to have to go through the mire, you know what I'm saying, to get to the other side. Big up to you. I didn't even read this, sorry. Most of them are hotter than usual British towns. Listen, man. Listen. Big up Rob Future. Come on, man. Wish we had more Latinos over in the youth. Facts. You see, when I went to St. Charles College in Ladbroke Grove, oh my God. I was going salsa. I was trying to learn Spanish. I've never seen so many good-looking birds in my life. And I don't discriminate. You can have polka dots. Do you know what I'm trying to say? If you got a back off and that's something I like, I'm on it. I wish we had more, but there is quite a big community over here. You just got to go certain places like Mile End in East London is a big community. Ladbroke Grove, there seems to be quite a lot, and there's a big Moroccan community in Ladbroke Grove. That's why I had to leave the college. They just kept coming down for me, like 20 people, 30 people, 40 people. And I couldn't bring people to the college every day, so I had to leave. Moroccans, big them up though. Hey, and let's have it right. Was anyone doing talent spotting in the crowd when Cape Verde played? Oh my days. I didn't know it was like that. I'm like, raw, I need to go Cape Verde. Like, oh my days. A natural built as well. Yeah, absolutely. Smash the hell out of the lights, guys and girls. It would be amazing. We're probably going to finish soon because here we are again, 2 hours and 40 minutes. I didn't even do the Canon headlines. What's happened today? What's happened to us? Do you know what I mean? There's plenty in London, so plenty. That's what I'm trying to say, plenty. But let's have it right. They stick together as well. If you think, oh, I'm going to go to the Latin club and get myself a Latin girl. Bro, I still didn't get myself a Latin girl. I was going to the house parties. I was doing merengue. I was hanging out with them. Nah, bro. They want to stick together as well. If you're not Latino, you're not getting true. You know what I'm swear to God, like, mad. Only one of them I got true in the end, and it weren't even the one that I really wanted. Dark, innit? And even they stick together. Winds me up. I heard this peak up in Brazil, though. They will set you up to, yeah, bro. They're doing it they're doing it here. I can't even say they're doing it in South. They're all around London. They're doing it in country. Only about 3 months ago, one guy that I used to talk to up in Bedford, man, them running into his house, cleaned him out because of the girl that he thought was coming to his door. Opened the door, it's bare man in Bedford. You know what I'm trying to say? So that's what I'm trying to say, bruv. That's what I'm trying to say. I swear it's more safe. Just save your money. Yeah, no calling, so you don't bring no one to your house. You go and drop by. I've only come with the money that I've got. Bosh, you know what I'm trying to say? Otherwise, it's mad. Big up to Tyson Mitchell. My brother, I hope you're well today, man. Big up to Tyson, man. Yeah, trouble, but we need more. Yeah. I hear you, Sam. It's hard, isn't it? It's really hard. Really looking forward to Brazil-Norway tonight. It could end up 5-4. I mean, I don't think it will, though. It could. I don't think it will, though. I've not really been impressed with how Brazil's been playing, if I'm being totally honest with you. Double pivot, Guimaraes and Casemiro. I mean, it's mad, isn't it? But Norway haven't been good either. Neither is Haaland, but Haaland's Haaland. You know he's going to score goals. I'm looking forward to it as well today, man. Just before 9 o'clock on this channel, me and the broski Shane, lethal watch along, baby. There's not many UK lasses I find fit apart from the Scousers and the Geordies. There's some. The amount of mixed race girls in Liverpool, oh my God. And even the blonde ones. Oh. I don't know what it is about that accent. When a man says it, I'm just like, you sound a bit weird, but it's still a joke. But when get the girls with the Liverpool accent, mad. The Geordie accent, I can't stand them. I don't care what you look like. It just sounds mad. Just don't talk. Just don't talk. I said, I'm still in lockdown, bro. So am I. So am I, apparently. So am I. I don't even know why. Is anyone else YouTube bugging? The stream keeps dropping. Maybe just my Wi-Fi. It's probably mine, bro. It's probably mine. Let me go on to the third window. Yeah, I'm probably doing Wreck-It Ralph. My internet's been rubbish. It really has. I'm trying to get better though. I've been trying to get it either here for the next season, or I'm gonna just be at my mum's anyway, where the internet's already there for next season. Do you know what I'm trying to say? So I am working on getting it better. I believe it's mine more time. It might not be, but I do believe it's probably mine. You know? Absolute legends in the building. Own nothing and be happy. Yeah, that's what Sony want to make you do. I mean, there's a little bit of joy in that, because no one should really own anything, because you can't take it with you. That's what I've been talking about. So when I talk to you guys about Jacques Fresco, he's dead now. Fucking amazing guy, bro. His name was Jacques Fresco. Yeah, the inventor of the Venus Project, and he was really like out here trying to build cities that look after themselves. They're all in circles. Why are we still using fossil fuels? We're just mashing up our own. We're mashing up our own planet. Why is everyone a slave to work? So in Fresco's MO, in his vision, everyone would be working, but you don't work for money. You work for the goodness of everybody else. And it's not a job like you're going to the office and you've got to sell stuff. No, you're going to clean up the machinery. You're going to make sure that the machinery is running right. You know, the things that are making water drinkable, you make sure that that's good. You're working on for everyone living, and you don't work long. You might work one day in a week, and on that one day you'll do a bit of farming, you'll do a bit of whatever to help everybody. That's your work. Think about it. Back in the day, there wasn't jobs like that. If you had land, you had to get up and work, otherwise you're not eating, right? That's what Jack Fresco was on. Nuclear energy, thermal energy, solar energy, wind power. We've got so many things at our disposal, and we're still using fossil fuels. We're still mashing up the world. Why? For people like BP and Shell to just make trillions and trillions while we're fucking up our planet. Make that make sense. But this is what they want, people. Own nothing and be happy, but they're still going to be charging for bare things. And I don't mind owning nothing as long as everyone can use it. What do I mean by that? Look at these electric bikes. Look at these electric bikes. You can pick up an electric bike, wherever it runs out, that's where you leave it. Someone else picks it up. That's what it should be like. We shouldn't have millions of cars on the planet. There should just be a surplus. Yeah? Wherever you leave the cars, where someone else picks it up, or you go and drive it into a pickup spot. Right? That's how it should be. But it's not. This laptop, my phone, the camera, everything's built to fail in a year's time. Why? So you can keep buying. It's called cyclical consumption. Cyclical consumption. What do I mean by that? You're buying in circles. iPhone 1, 2, 3, 4, PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do you think all these updates? You put the update on your phone's shit now. I put an update on my old phone. Here it is. Out of commission, smashed up. Obviously it was smashed up, but it still worked. But it wasn't working right because of all the updates. Now I've had to buy a new phone. Exactly the same one, by the way, which is not going to hold an update ever again. Madness, man. Sony and Xbox basically linked up now. I don't know fully, but Sony's the first one that's going to try and put their foot in that pond and say, nah, mate, we're controlling everything. We're saving money. We're still going to charge you bare money while they make more and they control everything. If you can hear the sirens, I'm in Northwest London. It's daily. It's daily. Like, it's mad. If you don't hear a siren one day, that's when you start thinking something's getting mad. But Xbox tried it already, Sam. When they put out the computer with no space for a disc, what does that mean? You can only buy off the store. You're monopolizing it. Just like Gary Neville and all these other mugs that come on YouTube after you were telling us that we're just idiots who sit in our room. You've never played the game. You don't know what you're talking about. Why are you used it all over YouTube now then? Oh, because there's money to be made. And this is what these people do. The big companies just buy out the little companies and they still control everything. There you go. You can play PlayStation games on Choc now, no? Choc? Or you mean Xbox? Some Some. So if they're like a Call of Duty or something, that's like multi-platform or whatever. I think they're like crossover or whatever they call. I don't know, because I'm not even a big gamer in my old age. I'm still upset about it. Do you know what I mean? If I want to buy, or say for instance, one of the younger lot or my son buys GTA, when you're finished with the disc, I can't load it onto mine. No, because I've got to buy it again. You can't even reuse the code. So think about what that means for everyone, bro. You know, Donversation, there he is, man. We're supposed to be having it under the lens as well. So hopefully he'll get back to me on TikTok. I said for next Tuesday, the 7th, my payday. Next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Let me know if you can do it. If not, then we'll have to keep it moving. It's peak 2028, no more disc games, yeah. So it means you fuck up everyone, not only your consumer. So you're meant to be controlling your own media. If I want to put this game down for a year and then I want to reinstall it a year later, that's my prerogative because I bought it. Not anymore. CEX, GameStop, whatever these shops are, bruv, whatever Cash Convert, whatever these shops are, gone now. Any shop that you know, Game, weren't there a shop called Game in the UK? One of the biggest gaming shops ever. I barely see any of them now. But this is an industry that's probably making multi-billion, maybe even trillion, especially like GTA. GTA is going to make so much money. It's going to be, and we're all just here, just take our money, just take it while they do whatever they want. It's mad, isn't it? It's glitchy. Sometimes I think it loves to gaslight you into thinking it's your Wi-Fi when it's not. It might be that. I'm always paranoid that it's me because every day, I'm surprised some of you guys even stay here because it's just like, Wreck-It Ralph, I'm so sorry, innit? But I have accountability. I believe it's my internet. I've even paid I paid my first bill for my new internet. I've not even used it. I'm not even there. This is my life right now, over £50. And watch the price of games will still be £60 a month. No, they are going to be. Grand Theft Auto is £80, but you have to pay £100 if you want to finish the game because they've got stuff hidden behind the paywall. That's not a thought. That's not a, you know, that's a fact. Go all over the internet, type GTA, you'll see bare people making videos about it, right? Bare people making videos. Apparently, they're going to make it much harder to steal cars. You know, there's going to be missions, cars, outfits, all of this stuff locked behind the extra money. So you're going to be paying £100 for it. Now, £100 for the game. Not no mad edition, just a normal game. £80, but you don't get the whole content. So £100. How many people are still going to do it? There's even people that are pre-reserving it. It's not even a disc. You're pre-reserving a code. You don't need to do that. They can't run out of codes. You can run out of discs. How do you run out of codes? There's still people pre-order. I can't. People are just dumb, bro. I swear to God, man. Facts, views. I'm still back. Do you see what I'm trying to say? It's still gonna happen, bro. It's still gonna be the biggest thing out, and they know that. So now they're not even hiding it. We're gonna do whatever we like. We're gonna control everything, and you're still gonna give us your money. And most people are like, oh, just giving over the money. You know what I mean? CR7 free kick against Arsenal in the semi-finals. 08, beautiful goal. It was. He's a great player. I just don't think he's better than Messi. It's those two guys though, like in football, the Ronaldo Messi debate. But for me, it's Messi, the GOAT. Shane still thinks he's the best player on the planet. Now, I can't quite say that because of his age. But to be honest with you, I don't watch him week in, week out for Miami. He might be fucking it up for them. Look what he's doing for Argentina. For me, he's the greatest player to ever do it in my lifetime. You know what I mean? So big up to CR7 though. Lucky for me, I don't have a PS5. The last new system I bought was an Xbox One, which I no longer have, barely got used. Yeah, I bought my daughter the new Xbox XS for one of her birthdays. It's sitting right there in front of me. She's still using the old one. Like, it's mad. And this one doesn't have no space for a disc. So Xbox have been trying it. What they haven't done though, Xbox has said, we're not going to make a physical copy at all. We're never going to. That's what Sony's trying to do now. Just scrap it all together, saving more money while earning out the arse and giving nothing back to the consumer. You know what I mean? But I'm looking at this Xbox now. There's no slot for a disc. So they've been trying it as well. Do you know what I think people should do? Just don't buy their product. How about that? How about that? People taking the piss out of you. Stop giving them your money. Watch how it goes mad. Kind of like with the Asian businesses. You're saying all this stuff about black people, but your businesses are in their neighborhoods. You're following them around the shop. Hurry up and buy. They stop buying. All of you, man, oh, my businesses are closing down. We're empty. Oh, that's what we need to be doing to Xbox and to Sony. There's Rican's link. Show him some love, though. Let's get him to 590 today, bare minimum. Big up, man. Big up. We're starting to lose people now. We're down to 26, so we're losing some wood for the fire. Lightning. We're nearly 3 hours as well. I still have a few of my childhood consoles. Mega Drive still works. Mad to think. Bro, do you remember the Commodore and the Atari? I was playing like Space Invaders on the one that has like the actual joystick, bro. You know, gaming has been a big part of my life. You know what I mean? As much as I don't do it as much nowadays, it's been a big part. It's a big part of my son's life. So what? I have to pay full price for everything now. I can't tell my son, well, give it a month. When it gets cheaper, I'll get it for you. Like, I can't do that now, can I? Madness. And I was give that system secondhand as well. Exactly. You can't do that anymore. That's what they're trying to stop. And it's a liberty. Big liberty for me. Germany has been trash after they won the 2014 World Cup versus Argentina. Yeah. I swear it's like they've gone out early in the last 2 competitions. If I'm not mistaken, I might be. Oh, sorry, I just need to blow my nose just quickly. Just give me 1 minute. Oh, you ain't going to want to see that or listen to it. I feel like I'm getting a cold again, guys. My apologies. But you're right. You're right. But look, they got Havertz up front. Like, don't even want to get started on that. You know what I mean? Win the league and now we shopping at Poundland again, Andrew. That's what I'm saying, bro. If I knew we was going to do... No, I'm lying. I was about to say, if I knew we was going to do this, then what's the point of winning the league? I'm chatting shit. I want us to win the league. I'm an Arsenal fan. Fuck the rivals. Get the monkey off our back. But I was an idiot. I was gullible to think that we'd actually move on after all of this. Silly me. I should know better. And I didn't. And that's why I'm so spun now. Because they're just showing us. You know, like with the elites, where they say they don't even hide it anymore. Yeah, we want to bring down the world's population. Yeah, we're doing this. Yeah, we're doing that. Free speech. They don't even hide what they're on anymore. That's what Arsenal's doing. They're not even hiding it. Of course he's staying. He makes us bear money. That's it. They're not even hiding it. So now my head is like a bit disillusioned. There's Andrew's link. Big up to Kwaja for that. Arsenal could be buying M&S food, but end up getting Asda. Even Asda Essentials, bro, is lower than that. It's Iceland, bro. Lidl. And we're not even getting there early to get the best produce. We're turning up late, thinking everything's still going to be on the shelf. It's wild to me. Absolutely wild. Instead of Coca-Cola and Pepsi, it's Roller Cola. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Now, I'm a big, like, I drink fizzy drinks, innit? I got to stop that as well. But you can't bring me like RC Cola and expect it to bang like the real thing. No, brother. Do you know, generic versions. Do you know what I'm trying to say? LFC knows the deal. LFC knows the deal. Yeah, bro, I subscribed to you the other day. Say less. Let me find you right now. It might take me a minute. Let me come out the fan funding. This is how long it took me to get to your comment. I can't. But troubleshooter as well. Hold on, because you've been in there quite a lot. I probably subscribed to you already. Of course I do. I'm a stand-up guy. But what I ain't done is made you a part of the gang. With great power comes great responsibility. Remember that, people. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. Hold that. Let me just try and find man like Honest quickly, just to make sure that I'm subscribed back. Inconsistency in the building. I see you, my bro. PH Racing. Normal guy. What? My brother's in the building. Love that. Elephant and Castle now too. Big up to, what is it like that in Elephant as well now? Big up to Trouble, man. Sorry, my people. Rob Future, I see you. I'm just trying to find Honest. Once I find him, we'll be back to business. Saw that Rice was laughing at him. Damn. Terrell Gunner's in the building as well. Just about seeing you. I've gone all the way up, guys, and I can't find Honest. If you're still in the building, Honest, please just put one more, just anything. Just put a letter in the chat. Just right at the bottom so I can get to it. Because I've tried to go all the way up and it's not even letting me go all the way up. I'm getting to comments that I ain't even read on StreamYard yet. Yeah, that's how I know that Terrell's in the building, PH is in the building. You know what I mean? Yeah, so honest, it's not letting me go up no further. And I can't see any of your comments. If you're still in the building, my bro, just put anything in, anything, just so I can get you back. Yeah. Big love. And what I'll try and do is, if I can't do it now, or if you've left already, I'll try and get it on the playback. Once it loads up, it should replay the live, and I should be able to get you from there. I'm gonna get you back, my guy. Ask everyone else. I don't chat shit. I'm gonna get you back. Appreciate that, bro. The way this club moves is embarrassing. Always has been. Yeah, always has been, bro. You know, like them lazy people, just comfortable, bro. You know, like Gabriel James. Even if you don't kick ball, the money you're getting is comfortable. Your whole family's eating. That's all it is. That's what we've been like for ages, bro. They told us we're moving to be more like Bayern and Madrid. We're moving to compete. We've been worse. We've been worse. Been worse. We can compete now, money-wise. Like I said, we've made more money in a year than Man City has with all of their shit. But they want to act like we're broke. Oh, we had the money, but it's not here now. There must be a hole in my pocket. Or I'm telling you, bro, it's, yeah, madness. Madness. I think Arsenal are doing what United did last summer, just that you're broke and still make good signings by the end of the transfer. What you guys did last summer was good. We know you didn't have enough money, but you still managed to get in Buemo, Cunha, and Sesko. Let's see though, because I think we're even worse than that, Sam. I really think we're even worse than that. So rather than getting Vinicius or a Barcola or even a Summerville, we're probably going to end up with Solis, players that no one's even heard of before. That's the Arsenal I know. And until I see anything different, don't expect me to be different. It was happening all last year, even from Arsenal fans. Oh, views, we've never gotten 8 players before. You must admit. You must admit what, you dickhead? Do you not see that we've let 16 players go? So you've already cut that shit out. It's not like we've got 8 players, like we're buying bare players on top of what we got. No, loads of people left. And out of those 8 players, only 2 of them anyone was impressed with. And people were still saying, well, I don't really rate Gyökeres, rah, 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 rah. So it's only Eze that we got a universal rah. That's big. That's the one person last year. It takes a lot more to pull the wool over my eyes. That's all I'm going to say. Big up to Sam. Kingpin, big up you. Sorry, it's all good, bro. It's all good. It's all good. Make sure you're all subbing to him. Obviously, he's changed his name. I won't tell you what it was. Big up to Shano. Absolutely big up to Shano. My brother, you know. As much as he's a bully, I know he loves me. You know what I mean? Big him up, man. My bro. Man, speak facts. Too many snaky people on this app. There is. So bad. So bad. You know what I'm trying to say? It really is. It's bad, bro. It really is. Big up to you, my bro. Workplaces get slippery. I can imagine you. Yeah, it's, bro, you can imagine that at Arsenal as well, troubleshooter, because it's a job. Maresca's gone to Man City. Now they're talking about Malo Gusto and things like that. Do you think Pep would take Malo Gusto? Of course not. But it's these managers. Amarim's gone to AC Milan. You're trying to get Ugarte and things like that. They've got their favourites, bro. So now that we've got a manager like this who's got his favourites, we miss out on players like Semenyo and Gahey and whoever, Cherky, Marmouche, whoever you want. We just miss out. Where are they going to play? They can't play in front of Saka. And then the fans take on that same shit as well that the manager does. So when I tell people I feel like we're being held back, I explain it quite clearly every single time. You know what I mean? Like, so they should understand what's going on. Trossard definitely better than Martinelli. Oh, facts. That's not the reason, no. Martinelli's 24, coming on 25. Trossard's 32. So if we're going to get more money for anyone, purely off the age alone, you would have think it's going to be Martinelli. So that's the reason why I say it. But Trossard's a better player than him, hands down. Hands down. No arguing with that whatsoever. Man said the disrespect 8-4-10. It's not disrespect, bro. I was saying that for you, man. You've not just finished 15th. What do you mean you don't? What, you think you're going to challenge the next season? You only did it once. Huh? Spurs did it for 2 years in a row. There's more chance they'll be at the bottom of the year, bottom of the table this year than they'll be at the top. You've just done it for 2 years in a row. 17th place. Life and death with the league. So why are they going mad this year? Because they have to. They have to stop the rot. Because I'm in the belief, guys, if they're back down at the bottom of the table again this year, it's third time lucky, they're going down. That's what I believe. And I think they know it as well. And if they go down, they are fucked. Your new stadium, you can't put 60 bags in there. You can only put 45. Shame. There's limits on championship capacity. Never knew that. Half your players would leave. Who are you going to get in? Like, it wouldn't just be we're coming straight back to the Premier League. Spurs fans couldn't even tell you that. It's dark. So when I'm saying 10th or 8th, how was that? You finished 17th. You're talking about United, maybe, but you finished 15th the year before last. Now you need to be saying, not for me disrespect, but for your club, you finished 3rd. None of you thought you were going to do that. You got back into the Champions League. Why are you, man, sitting on your hands? Kind of like my club. I'm talking about Spurs. 2 years in 17th, Sam. 2. Not 1. Not 17th, then 16th or 15th. No, 2. So close to getting relegated. 2 years. So as much as they might be on the top half of the table, there's every chance they could be at the bottom half same way. Because that's what we've been seeing for 2 years in a row. Do you know what I mean? Spurs can buy whomever they want. They ain't winning shit. Fair play. Fair play. I don't think because they can buy whoever they want, they're going to challenge for the league. No. So I can agree with you to a degree. But they will be a lot better next year. I believe they will. Listen, I kind of hope they're not. But if they, yeah, I just got to keep the same energy, man. That's all it is. I hope you're right, though, Sam. I really do. Martinelli is decent, but not a winger. Bro, even when they play as a striker, they're just a little bit better than they are on the wing. I still wouldn't want them as strikers. Just because you play for my club, it don't mean that you're my family member. Like, I've got to protect you like you're my cousin. You're just an employee of my club. Just like Rice, Saka, Arteta, all of them. I support Arsenal. You know the thing that's been there since 1886? You know that one? Terry, the top grifter, bro. He supports your club, but he sells Arsenal merch. Can anyone tell me the sense in that? Why have you got so many Arsenal people over on your channel? Why? Because you pander to them. You know, Arsenal fans are the softest fans on the planet. They need validation so much. So they'll take it from anyone, even if it's someone skanking them out of their money. As long as you're saying good things about the club, Buduf. There he is. I found you. There's honest. There's honest. I might even say, no, I don't. Hold that though. So you've got the subscription right now. Let me see you like tomorrow, the day after. Yeah, a few more appearances on the field. You might end up with a shield like the rest of these legends. Jamboy's in the building. I can see you because I've gone onto the 3rd window. You know what I'm trying to say. I've got you, man. I've got you, much. Do you know what? Furthermore, fuck it. I'm feeling relatively all right now that I've got some shit off my chest. So just hold it for now. But if you disappear forever and ever, where's Troubleshooter? I'm going to bless you. I think I did already, actually. Yeah, I did. If I don't see you for 2 months and you come back with no wrench, don't get upset. You've not been here for 2 months. Do you know what I mean? No one can be my mod event unless you tell me what's going on. But don't get upset. Don't think it's personal. You can earn it back. Do you know what I mean? You can. But if you, yeah, like Prem. He's very close. He's very close to losing it. I hope he's all right. That's my bro, of course. But I'm seeing you in Recon and BB. But you're nowhere near Views anymore. Nowhere near Shane anymore. Maybe we said something to piss him off. And that's his prerogative. People can get sick of me, of course. But if you come back and there's no wrench, don't get upset. You just fell off the map. How can you be my mod and you're not here regularly? Yeah, it's shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Big up to Honest again. The club can do what they want because they know the fan base will still accept anything, especially now we've got over the line. So when we sign shit, it will still be accepted. Very hard to argue with that, especially Honest when we've got our fans saying, well, what's the point? Because I can give up, and they're right, by the way, I can give up my season ticket, but there's still 100,000 people on the waiting list. So we're all hostages. We're all under a dictatorship. But guess what, guys? Guess what? If we really were strong and we really were stubborn, we've got the power to stop it all. Because the only time we got rid of Arsene Wenger is when 10,000 seats were empty at the Emirates. That's the only way we're going to do it. Even Spurs, embarrassing. You had like 3,000 people in the street. You had a whole route for your protest and the route ended at the stadium and you all went into the stadium and filled up your seats anyway. Why would Spurs care about your protest? Mad, innit? DG's in the building. I wasn't feeling too well. Get well soon, my broski. We only sign world-class player. Yeah, that was worth coming on. But that's the truth though, isn't it? And then we're looking at Lord Bentner and Andre Santos and Nacho Monreal, Johan Juru, Senderos, Koscielny, Mustafi. What the fuck are we dealing with? But still, even with all those players, we still play better football than we do now. Hold that. You know what I'm saying? Hold that. Big up to DG. KSC moving like Odegaard, sideways and backwards, bro. Sideways and backwards. And AFC Kingpin says 1-1 or Brazil 2-1 after extra time. Fair play. Certain fans are saying Trossard is a legend at the club. They're idiots. This is what I'm trying to say. This is what we do, honest. All of a sudden, if a player or anyone comes to our club, you would have thought we've just come back from depot. Like we've just adopted someone. We just changed their name. That my surname is now Arteta. Like, it's a joke. They're not your family. They're not your friends. You're not even in the same tax bracket. None of you can pick up your phone and call them. What's the matter with you? Do you know what I'm trying to say? And if you are going to love anybody, if you're going to love anybody unconditionally, why is it not your players? Why is it the manager? Gay. I'm telling you, bro. Gay. Big up to Honest, bro. Brazil 2-1. Vinny winner. Vinny's been killing it. I want Vinny. He's not coming to Arsenal though, but there you go. We'll sign some Chelsea scrub. It'll be fucking the lesbian from Southend who vapes Garnacho. Or it'll be Gittins. It'll be Gittins. Or Pedro Neto's offering himself to live. We'll probably get him. We should have got Pedro Neto when we got Sterling. If you would have told me Pedro Neto that year, I would have been like, cool. What was I saying that year? We got the wrong Neto. We got the dickhead in goal. This is what Arsenal's been doing for the longest. Honest, Hand of Arsenal says he's a cult hero. Hand up Arteta, bro. You know what I mean? Hand of our souls. The guy's an idiot. He clearly works for the club, trying to come on like you're just any old in the know and you've got all these links. You work for the club. And even him, the club embarrassed you. You know what I'm trying to say? Club embarrassed you. They said they was going to do madness. You're all adding things to the quote. And now you look like an idiot. Shane brought that up first. Big him up. 2-1 Norway, 2-1 Mexico. So 2-1 Norway. See what's the matter with me? 2-1 Brazil. 2-1 Mexico. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. I'm not even going to lie to you, right? In pure Arsenal fashion, 2-1 Norway, 2-1 Mexico. I'm here for it. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Send me back my players. We ain't going to get Bruno Guimaraes, so just get over that. They're not going to sell Gordon, Tonali, and Bruno all in one transfer window. If they do, the Newcastle fans need to riot. And I really mean riot. I don't mean put up signs. I mean breaking shit up. Because your club is taking the absolute piss out of you. And the other club as well, that I thought, how dare you? Crystal Palace, how dare you treat Glasner like that? I can't believe what's going on at Palace. Facts, bro. Big up to you, my G. Part of the gang now. You know what I mean? Big up to my bro. I know who you are, Kingpin. Most of you guys should know as well. F the KSCs. Yeah, no excuses. Don't care. It's World Cup. We need quality players. We all knew listen, some people were telling me the next World Cup. What is it? Portugal, Spain, and Morocco or something. What? That's 4 years away. What do you mean you know about the World Cup? But Arsenal didn't know about the World Cup. We finished last season. We didn't know that the World Cup was coming up, did we? Like it's frustrating, guys, because these guys are millionaires just to not even do their job. You know, big up, buddy. Yeah, I didn't want to say because that's why he changed the name, but we know who it is. Day oneers, legend. You know what I'm trying to say? Big him up every time. There's his link right there. Yeah, does double gaming with Vidge, so make sure that you go and show him love. But are you not pissed off, Kingpin? Have you not heard us talking about Sony and GTA and all the other? They're taking the piss. They're taking the piss. Game, I won't disagree with that prediction, but there he is. Make sure you're all subbing to the bro. But listen, guys, I need to go and smoke. I need to go and have another drink. My mouth is, I need to blow my nose again as well. He said, I got a pooch just like that, views. Come on. Big up my bro. There's Kingpin. Good afternoon, bro. Love that. Troubleshooters laughing. Jobs are good. And Harry Kane double, I reckon. Listen, if you want to hope Harry Kane starts playing, because if he don't, England's done. Look at Eze when he came on. Oh my God. It's like I'm looking at a whole different player now, bro. Oh my god, like where's the real Eze? And someone is like Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Who is this guy? So lethargic, just rubbish, bro. It's hard to say that because I'm as a defense league. England will go life and death with Mexico. They absolutely will. Honest says I'm going 2-1 Mexico, and I'm here for it. I am so here for it. Fraley's back in the building, my brother. I'm going 2-1 England. It might be. They'll go life and death, but they might get through. It's 50-50 right now. Welcome back, G. I'll take a stinky 1-0 to England tonight in this high altitude. There you go. Tommy Robinson, a grifter. Facts. Facts. Big facts, man. Some of the things he says are right, but the way you're trying to go about it is wrong. And all of this, oh, Britain this, Britain that. Britain is just as bad as America in terms of being institutionally racist, bro. All the people that went to America was from Britain. Why do you think they went there? Because they were rubbish over here. They didn't own nothing over here. They were trying to protest about what was going on over here. So they went over to the States. They've come from here. And guess what? They're all white supremacists. They're all, do you know what I mean? I'm sorry. That's just what it is. That's how the country's been built. Can it change? Yes. Hopefully it will. You know? Hopefully it will. Big up to you. Views, I take Lazena Pro to stop my stomach bleeding, feel sick constantly, and messes with sleep. I take propanolol, which is more like a beta blocker, which is good because I got high blood pressure anyway. Yeah. So I take that for my blood pressure and my migraines, and I take omeprazole as a stomach liner. And they've tried to take that off my prescription. You know, no talking about it. Just take it off. And I got to fight to get it back on. Why? Because the doctors are trying to make extra money. Like it's like the Hunger Games. Value of life is not important. Money over everything. So if you do believe in hell and heaven and a God and a devil, whatever religion it is, the devil has to be winning right now. Has to be. What other species does that to themselves? We're pricing ourselves out of living. Dark. Tommy Two Names is still in Israel shield. Yeah. Just like fucking Robbie and them dons there, bro. Yeah? Shills. You can't be a patriot and support a nation that got founded off of killing British troops. There's so many things. Even the dumb Americans. Go back to your country. Well, how about you do it? Because this ain't your country. Like, what? Yeah. Anyway. Big up to Terrell, man. Make sure you're subbing to the young gun as well. Go and show him some love. There's his link. Bish, bash, bosh. Big up to Sean. Big up to Terrell. Make sure everyone's showing some love, though. Dappings are going round. Views, did you see a clip of the England team ignoring a disabled guy in a wheelchair, asking for an interview? Only Bennett. No, I did not. That doesn't surprise me, though, guys. These guys are waste, man. Even Bellingham's got a bit of an ego, but they should all get fined for that. And what I did notice is that I think it was the keeper of Paraguay. As soon as the game ended, he went to try and shake Kylian Mbappe's hands. Man just said, move from me, bro. Celebrating with the crowd does that. Hold that. I was rating Kylian for that. Don't try and be punching us and kicking us and shake my hand at the end. Suck your mum, you know what I mean? I like that from Mbappe. And the fact he was laughing at them. You know he was vexed, but he handled it well. So I got a big up Mbappe for that. I saw that Rice was laughing at him. The person in the disabled chair. Listen, listen, as much as I love Declan Rice, don't think he don't know what's going on. He's an actor as well. He's a proper performer. Don't think he ain't. It's funny, Rob mentioned the Caribbean bird since my last GF, who I forgot to mention before, is one as well. Let's just say they have the right amount of curvature. Yes, man. But you can find that, man. You can find that in the Latin world. You can find that in certain places in Asia. Just women, man. Just whoever made them, innit? But as objects, it's going to sound mad. You start talking to them and most of them just get on your nerves, or they just got no logic, or once they're bored, they move on. Do you know what I mean? 19C where I'm at, I love it. I'm getting old, I guess. Bro, it's 20-something and here I'm sitting in a... If you're getting old, I mean, I must be like ancient. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Bro, I'm telling you, the curves were curving. Love that. She spilled red wine all over my floor, though. But you know red wine's the one, though. You see, like if you're a man, drink red wine. Bro, every time I drink red wine, trunction style, bro. Whoop, 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 whoop. It's danger. It's danger. You know what I'm saying? The red vino, I like a bit of red wine, mate. With a little touch of lemonade, just a small Lovely. Not a cream carpet, I hope. Sounds like it might have been a white one. White rug. Look, how did I know? Miraculously washed out perfectly. The Lord's on your side, my G. Rod Sudslaw, bro. Fair play for the recovery. Yes, man. At least the rug survived for now. Until the next time. Views, me and the mate do a Wednesday pod where we chat about conspiracies, wild stuff, aliens, universe. I'd like you on there. Yeah, just message me, bro. Message me. Let me know when it's going on. If I can make it, I will. And if I can't, we'll rearrange for another time. 100%. Big up to you, my bro. Touchline's in the building. Sam's in the building. Big up, man. Why do people bleach their skin? It's mad. Because they hate themselves. Because you've been growing up. Who taught you to hate yourself? The colonizers. You've been growing up to feel like white is right. That is the beauty standard. So black people are bleaching their skin. They're getting plastic surgery. It's self-hate. There's problems in the black community. Of course there is. There's problems in every community, but ours just gets highlighted a whole lot more, like stereotypical and that. But they hate themselves, bro. Why? Because of the colonizer. Happens in Asia as well. Why is it that in Bollywood, the lighter you are is the bigger star you are? Why? Why is it that all over the Americas and the Caribbean, where there was Taino, Mayan, Azteca, indigenous peoples, why do they try and cozy up to the white guy? Because they think being white is all right. Being white is the best, because that's what's been put on us by the elites, by the people that run the world, and by all of the people that colonized. You know what I mean? Everyone's got things that they're not proud of. The one thing I can say about black people, though, as a whole, is who have they colonized? What part of the world did they go to and take it over? Arabs have done it. Europeans have done it. Even East Asia, like Mongols and Genghis Khan. And can anyone tell me the black version of that, please? Anyone? I mean, I've been on for nearly 3.5 hours. I'll still wait. Can anyone tell me that? I'll even give you a bit of time to Google it. Anywhere that speaks an African language, because Africans come and colonize their country. Anyone? It probably stems from it. No, it's self-hate. It is self. I know it is. I've been to the Caribbean. I've been to Africa. I ain't been to India or nothing yet, though. I need to go. But they hate themselves as well. Why? Trying to cozy up to standards that were brought in by people. Who taught you to hate yourself? The colonizer. There you go. Even in, like I said, Asia, South Asia, East Asia, they're bleaching their skin. There's colorism. The lighter you are, the better you are. Why is that? So self-hate as well. Self-hate, man. I've done it myself too many times. I'm bad with wine glasses. Same, bro. Jeez. Luckily, I ain't got a white rug, though. Big Lebowski settings. Come on. I know black eye Dominican. You Dominican? Come on, man. Come on. Even the Caribbean islands, they're African peoples. And the joke is they're so stupid that there's culture clashes between Africans and Caribbeans. Go and ask any black person, there's culture clashes. Why? Africans, they're jealous of black Americans. Why? Because they live in a country that's meant to be better, more opportunities. They've never had to graft the same way. But you're all black. How can you hate each other? But this person's had to work hard. They've had to study. They've had to really struggle to live in Africa. They come to America and they see black people are just, I don't know, just here. And, you know, they're living in a better country and they've got all the opportunities and that. So even between black people, there's problems. There's problems with everyone. Don't be naive. The one thing I will say, though, is someone just give me a nation that speaks any African language because they were colonized. You can't. That's one thing I will say. What's your other channel called again? I can't find it. There's a few, bro. If you're talking about the one where I'm talking games, movies, gangs, it's Views Tube. I'll type it in because it's probably not typed. It's not spelt how you think it is because I was trying to make it different. Views Tube. I put the tube in capitals. You don't have to do capitals, but only because that's how it's spelt. It's just gone in the chat now. Views Tube. And if you don't mind, maybe Quasar, someone that they have put the links in there before. I don't usually pin that though. I usually pin the members one because I want to try and give back to the members. Normal guy, WSG, just heard a boom boom outside my house. I hope it's just a firework. Bloody hell. What you saying, guys? Bro, I hope everything's all right. Sometimes it might just be like an engine, you know, like, You got plenty of bikes and cars that sound like that around here as well. Great film, Rob. Need to rewatch it at some time. Yeah, left a like to my brother. America is trash. I'd love to go to America, but honestly, if you do the history, like, there's not too many good things to say. But I still would like to go there. I'm from the UK. We've been like brought up on American shit. You know, Americans want to come to London and we want to go to America. It's just how it is. But just like I keep the same energy for this own country that I live in. It's not my country. It's just the country that I live in. There's big Venezuelans in UK. Big them up. No, there is. There's a big Latin. There is. There's loads of people. The UK is one of the best for that, though, in terms of the melting pots. We have got communities from everywhere, especially in London, which I really, really love. But it's not all kumbaya like you might think. But it is a lot better than other places. Nearly 3.5 hours. Elephant. Bro, guys, I gotta go. I'm hungry. My mouth's getting dry. Nearly 3.5 hours, my beautiful people. Is BBK on? Can someone check? Normally comes on, I don't know, 3 or 4. You know what I mean? Helsinki, man said, I love Red Bull. The Taiwan, I can't drink them, man. They make my heart go weird, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Is anyone on right now? I'm going to go right to the bottom. Is BBK on? Almost 60 likes. Where's Jesse? Nearly 60 likes. Hold on.
Amazing.
You guys have been amazing today, man. Started off a bit rocky, but I feel like we got there in the end. Sometimes it's just good to vent, innit? Sometimes it's good to vent. Where on earth is BBK, bruv? Like, what? Can someone let me know if he's got a live set up today? Because I can't see it, bro. I'm typing in his name and everything. Normally he goes live at like 3 or 4, right? So that's the only positive of me going this long, is I should be able to find BBK, but me nah see him. Gooners therapy. And obviously, yeah, I don't watch their thing, but obviously I show love because of a realist Gooner. No, man. I'm not seeing a BBK. I'm seeing the upcoming, the OGs will return in July. Aaron talks Arsenal, JSY. The only person I'm seeing is African King. Let me go back to the chat just real quickly, guys. Absolute legends. 56 likes. Amazing. Big up to Jamboy. Hasn't got one set up. That's what I'm saying, man. Didn't see one, man. Big up to Proper Chelsea Dan. Big up views, bro. Big up. Trev Chalobah has now officially agreed to go to Inter Milan. Hope you're all good. Okay. I heard that Fabrizio was saying Como's getting ready to put in a second bid for him. But I knew Inter Milan was involved as well. Hope you're well. Make sure you guys subscribe to Dan if you're a Chelsea fan, or even if you ain't, just show love. Yeah. We did speak about that a little bit. There he is. But it's only because of Como. I didn't know that he's actually made a bid. Or sorry, said that he wants to go to Milan. Hasn't got one set up. All right, let me send you over to King then. African King, big up to Vidge and all of those guys. We'll send you over to King, guys. You know, I'm back in a few hours anyway. For the Brazil game, back on this channel. Make sure I see all of you legends there. You've been amazing today. Hit King with a views raid. Before you leave, like and subscribe, and then have a great day. I'll see you legends later on.
Thank you.
What in the hell is going on?
Excellent question. And the answer you're looking for lies right here.
Who are you? Really?
Really? I am just a figment of your imagination. That would a gullible breed.